Welcome everyone to tonight's episode of the Narrative Project Podcast. We're excited to bring you another engaging, discussful, thought-provoking topic. Tonight, it's Ladies' Night. We're going to hear a woman's perspective on correction and selfishness. We're going to dive into this woman's perspective on these important issues and explore how they impact relationships and personal growth. This is sure to be a compelling and insightful discussion, so let's join the chat and share your thoughts. Now, let's get started with our incredible hosts, JD Icon and your boy Mike.
What's up, brother? What's up?
What's up, bro? Oh,
look.
My bad. I'm clearly not JD Icon. My bad.
Irvin the Fourth. Quick PSA, man. Man, look. Jay out in Houston. He's
he handling business.
Dealing with the situation, the storm and things like that. He's good. He's gonna try to tap in as much as he can, but as y'all know, they having power issues and things like that. So, but we decided to definitely come and give y'all some content tonight because we were unable to do last week's show due to personal reasons. But we didn't want to give y'all 2 weeks without doing what we do. So, man, we definitely want to bring something.
Absolutely.
So y'all send up a prayer for your boy Jay the Icon, but like I say, he should be tapping in as much as he possibly can.
Yeah. Let's get
What
the
up,
chats
man?
up just in case. Boom. There we go. Let's get them chats going.
Cool. First of all, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I can't complain. At all. One day at a time. That's all we can do, right?
Right.
That's all we can do.
For everybody. But
what about you, brother? How you been?
Cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody once again who reached out to me. My grandfather passed a couple weeks ago, but everybody who reached out to me, checked in on me, made sure your boy was all right. I appreciate y'all. It definitely helped me for sure. But
that's all right. That's what I like to hear. We come together as a family. Right?
Yeah, definitely. So, man,
absolutely.
We got some interesting perspective. I ran across this young lady's TikTok, and she has some questions, and I feel like oftentimes we hear on the podcast, and I hear on other podcasts that women say, what about a woman's perspective, and what do y'all think from the ladies? So,
it's ladies' night.
Yes, so the videos are definitely catered from a woman's perspective. She got some questions she want to ask.
Okay.
We're going to give our insight after watching the video. So,
I saw you send something to me. That's why I was wondering. I'm like, all right, let's see what this is.
Yeah. And so, y'all always telling me how, I always go find the craziest stuff to get reactions.
You do. You do.
But it comes from
I don't even know what this is right here. I just got it queued up. I don't even know what this is, but I know it's gonna be something. She already looking aggressive. She already looking like she got something.
But I can guarantee you she not. You know what I'm saying? Her TikTok is life in the Ashland.
Okay.
So, check it out.
All right. Let's hear what she got to say.
Yeah,
here we go.
Start this video by saying, I am being sincere. I genuinely want to know. I am making this video so I can gain an understanding. So no one can question Black women. No one can correct Black women. No one can offer information and advice to Black women. Nobody. And I know you're probably thinking, Ash, where are you going with this? This is not a question. I see so many women come onto this app, not all, but some, a lot, to be honest, and say they're having a problem with something. And you will have people offer advice, and they will say, no, that's not it. People will make videos where they are blatantly wrong in what they did. And people will come and say, you're asking if you're right or wrong. We're here to tell you that you're wrong. No, I'm not. You will have people that will make a video. Example, I'm never approached by men. What am I doing wrong? Well, maybe you're not approachable. No, you're wrong. Help me to understand who can say anything to Black women. If Black women can't critique and correct Black women, Black men cannot critique and correct Black women, because you need to stay out of women's business. We know the counterparts can't say anything, which I understand. Who can? I'm just trying to figure this out, because no matter what content that I put out, it is always with the greatest of intent to help improve my community. Now, we may not always agree, and I respect that. But why is it that everything that I say is looked at as a negative? It's looked at as I'm being a pick me. It's looked at like you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so when the black men come and say, hey, ladies, y'all are saying that y'all are having problem with black men, here's why. No, it's not. Who can correct us? I genuinely want to know. I genuinely want to hear what y'all got to say in the comment section.
Interesting.
Very, very, very interesting. And
Interesting.
so,
Interesting.
thoughts?
Now, here's the thing. I'm definitely going to say I get it. I get where she's coming from, but I'm not going to just single it out to just black women in general. I think most people don't do enough work that they can accept criticism or feedback at all. Some people can't see past their perception of reality. As far as they're concerned, their perception is the only reality when that's not true. Everybody's perception is their truth at the end of the day. So she makes a valid point about the invalidation. That's a huge danger sign when you're trying to communicate with someone, is to invalidate what they say. Why ask my opinion if you're going to immediately invalidate it, like she said? That's the part that's probably the biggest and most unacceptable.
Mhm. I get it, and I get how we include all, but sometimes we want to address our own backyard, and I think that's important to do sometimes. So I
No, I
think
get it.
So I think where she's coming from is a question I think we all have, because I mean we've had it up here. We've had conversations, where we gave this. The whole purpose of this whole podcast is to talk about our perspective and how do we see it, and to offer advice. And it's not always about, and I say this all the time. This podcast is never about a dictatorship. It's always about trying to gain perspective, but also giving the male's perspective. So I think when she asked those questions, I think it's valid coming from her, because again, if we just had that topic, like let's just say we had that topic, the first thing we would get back is, well, how do you know? So where's the black woman's perspective, or why y'all don't have a black woman talking for it? Well, she asked these valid questions, and often she talks about being called a pick me and being called names, and like she said, her thing was to give advice, and it's a valid question.
I believe we got a guest that just joined us. He's trying to get our attention real
Okay.
quick. He's in the green room. All of a sudden, he just left, but I think he's trying to get our attention real quick.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the late JD Icon.
Boy, look here.
I had to slip that in. I know you're handling business.
Y'all gonna let that woman cook. Understand me? Y'all gonna let that woman cook, and y'all gonna let me eat.
Right?
Oh,
Go ahead.
Just let her cook.
That right there. Let her
cook.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Why
No
can't
notes.
nobody tell y'all nothing?
No notes at all right here.
But y'all have everything to say for everybody, but can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't tell you nothing. I submit to a man that can lead me. How you gonna know who can lead you when you don't listen to nothing?
And not to mention, everybody leads differently. So you
This
have
is true.
So you have to understand the person that.
They need to be real with themselves, right?
Okay.
When they say a man that can lead me, that's the man that pays for everything. And he can't lead you. You just want him to pay for everything. But you still want to do what you want to do, move how you want to move, go how you want to go, and he still got to listen to you. It's all about you, like Maya and
forget about me. Yeah.
All that shit.
Okay.
So let her cook. Now, another thing, brother Sunflower, to do is broaden the spectrum. No,
Yes.
we can't do that no more. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
We is on here to help fix our people, and we gotta stop giving them an out. Because that's
But
what
see, here's the thing. Even with that word, I don't want to necessarily say fix because that's to imply that something's broken. I'm not going to necessarily say they're broken.
we throw the fuck up.
You
We throw the fuck up. That means something, bro. You shit is broke.
and see what happens is that is conditioning to always to say, well, we're gonna talk about everybody, we're gonna broaden everything. And so that's why specifically I wanted her to see it. See, she said it. She's
now,
part
again,
of the
yes,
delegation.
I get it. For the purposes of this discussion, yes, we can keep it only focused on sisters. I understand
the
it.
problems that we have with everybody else ain't the problem we got with you. So we trying to fix the problem we have within ourselves. Then we can worry about the rest of the shit.
Okay, fair enough. I get that.
So we gotta every time we do the roundabout, they be like, that's the only thing they listen to you say. Soon as you say that, they grasp onto that, and everything else is this way and that way.
See, I took when I grabbed the video, I just downloaded. But like, I originally saw this video on Twitter, and so I go into the comments, and you can just see. And I don't think I saved it from there to kind of get the comments.
I don't have the comments to pull them up.
Yes, but
speaking of comments, though, let's go ahead on and switch to them real quick. Electric 81 said, "What up, cuz? Y'all got power over there?
Power over there.
I'm checking on y'all."
No power.
Oh,
no power.
No power. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. All right. Just making sure.
But
I had to toss some shit up.
These comments up here.
But yeah, like the first thing, but it was that. Well, you right. It's only mothers. It was a bunch of stuff, a bunch of malarkey, saying that who can address them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
not the malarkey.
Yeah, it's a bunch of malarkey. Because again, if we can't have real conversation because notice, wasn't no shots thrown, it wasn't no negative, it wasn't no profanity.
No.
It was just straight questions.
It was just straight questions. I'll give you that.
And so I wanted to use that video to prove that it wasn't about a negative thing. But what happens is the conversations get manipulated. The minute we go where it's not everybody, the conversation goes left and we never go back to the original topic.
Okay, I get you that.
And so
that's the biggest problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Because all of us got issues. But when it's when it's your turn to talk about your issue, let's just have the conversation. And we don't have to disrespect. We don't have to do that. Trust me, I've learned. I've taken a bit of sunflower and I try to do my best.
My boy.
About
I'm so
tone.
Proud of you.
About
I'm
tone.
So proud of you.
And shout out to my lady, tone and all those things that I fought against for years.
Ask Uncle Mel. Ask Uncle Mel. I used sunflower energy yesterday, but I stayed on the topic at hand. I didn't broaden that shit.
Spent, whatever, brother.
Well, hey, I couldn't use shit from nobody. But I was sunflower out yesterday, boy. I channeled my interim.
What I've learned is there's other ways to go about these topics and conversations. And guess what? I kind of like it over here. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it effed up.
Okay.
That old boy, he's still back there. He in the back.
You see, he in the back. He's still waiting.
What's up,
he
Bree?
queued up.
What up, Bree?
Hey, Bree, how's it going?
So look, check this out. We're going to play this video again, and I will only get your thoughts on it. Please, untrolling thoughts, please. Can we play that one more?
Is Bree honestly capable of untrolling thoughts? I love Bree to death.
Yes.
But I be wondering sometimes. I think Bree be living. She come in here on troll mode.
Because she'll say, well, I'm not trolling right now. She'll do it real quick.
Okay. So Bree says she willing to play nice. She willing to play nice. So Bree, this is the video right here. Right there. That's the video.
And
about to cue it up for you so you can hear what she got to say. All right. Check it out. Oh, let me unmute her.
Want to know? Let me start this video by saying I am being sincere. I genuinely want to know. I am making this video so I can gain an understanding.
Come on, baby.
So no one can question Black women.
Hey.
No one can correct Black women. No one can offer information and advice to Black women. Nobody. And I know you're probably thinking, Ash, where are you going with this? This is not a question.
Jay, let that woman talk.
I see so many women come onto this app, not all, but some, a lot, to be honest, and say they're having a problem with something. And you will have people offer advice, and they will say, no, that's not it.
What you say?
People will make videos where they are blatantly wrong in what they did. And people will come and say, you're asking if you're right or wrong. We're here to tell you that you're wrong. No, I'm not. You will have people that will make a video. Example, I'm never approached by men. What am I doing wrong? Well, maybe you're not approachable. No, you're wrong. Help me to understand who can say anything to Black women. If Black women can't critique and correct Black women, Black men cannot critique and correct Black women, because you need to stay out of women's business. We know the counterparts can't say anything, which I understand. Who can? I'm just trying to figure this out, because no matter what content that I put out, it is always with the greatest of intent to help improve my community.
That's right.
Now, we may not always agree, and I respect that. But why is it that everything that I say is looked at as a negative? It's looked at as I'm being a pick-me. It's looked at like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so when the Black men come and say, hey, ladies, y'all are saying that y'all are having problem with Black men, here's why. No, it's not. Who can correct us? I genuinely want to know. I genuinely want to hear what y'all got to say in the comment section.
Wow. You want to try to mute me? Don't fucking mute me, nigga.
Because you're being acting like one of them Katie's.
I don't give a shit what I'm acting like. I am in agreement with that sister. That's it. You, god damn it, you finally did your job and picked some good shit today. That's what happened. You picked some shit I can get with.
I finally did my job. Because I didn't try to trigger
you. Heard that, right? I heard that too. You did your job. Yeah.
I tried to be good. Let's believe. For 6 summers, I'm coming with trigger-worthy videos.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
The fact that you got it, you over here calling it the summer of trigger-worthy videos is disturbing in and of itself. I can't stress that you don't see a problem with this. And that alone is its own problem, bro.
The only thing I see a problem with is I don't see none of you ladies in the comments. Where y'all at? Where you at, girl? Where you at?
I'm just... But like I was saying earlier, though, you know, the whole purpose of it is to have one of your counterparts speak on this and ask these questions, because if we ask these questions, we hate people. And, you know, so I just wanted her to, you know, I thought it was a good conversation, because it's like this too. If can't nobody correct you, then how you going to learn to be better? And if we can't learn to be better, then how we going to fix this thing?
Somebody else coming in this joint? Somebody else coming in this joint? No? No, okay.
I hope so. Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You know, they like to come.
Don't be shy.
They like to come at 9:35 and say, "What y'all talking about?"
Yeah, and then start all over again, right?
We ain't doing that shit.
And then y'all blame me.
Anyway. They see this. They see it. They don't want no parts of it. That's what it is. They stay.
Okay. Bree said, "Jay, explain your thoughts." Now, Bree, whatever he say, I can't control it, because you know he on some BS today. So whatever he say,
you ask for it.
Back.
First and foremost, do you not understand what that woman, just your sister,
Look. What the F she mean? Can't nobody check her. See? That
Who
woman
said
is
that?
saying.
Who said that?
Bree said that.
I can't see none of that.
Bree said that.
God damn,
Bree just said that.
Bree, you know, see, right now you're on Treasure Trove. It's all good.
No, she's not. No. She's dead serious.
No, she ain't dead serious shit.
You know how I know?
Asking why can't anyone check y'all? Why y'all the only species on the planet that can't be told shit? That's what she asking.
Mm-hmm.
She asking when y'all bring,
Everybody's checkable according to Bree.
y'all bring a problem, right? And you, like she said, y'all will say why this and why that. And then when somebody gives you the answer, you say that ain't it.
Oh, wait.
If you didn't know the answer, how the fuck you know that's not it?
Wait. And I know this is a late edition. Jay sent me something. Now, Jay sent this to me. It's so triggering, but it's to the
God.
It goes to the point. I promise you it go together. I forgot all about it. How could I forget about this?
It actually
Because I got so mad. No, I'm not talking about what you sent me today. No.
That go with the fucking point.
Yeah, but this one is a little bit worse. So, let me see if I can find it. Y'all go ahead. Continue what you were saying. My bad.
Look, yeah. Again, Bree says in the comments, everybody is checkable and everybody is coachable.
How? Bree, how many women came up here with a story and they want to know, am I wrong? And then you tell them where you break that shit down to the lowest common denominator where they are wrong. No, it's not like that, or it's not it. You just told me what it was. I'm going off the information you're giving me. That's all I can do, right? So if there's some extra shit, don't you think you need to say the extra shit? But 9 times out of 10, there is no extra shit. That is what it is. And you're the person that's wrong. You didn't want to hear that. That's not what you wanted to hear. And see, that's what we got to work on, my sister. Y'all got to work on that. You didn't want to hear this shit. And so that can't be it, because that's not the answer you wanted. And you thought you had an answer in your mind of what you wanted it to be, but that ain't the answer that was given to you. So you like, no, because you want me to say this. Nah, motherfucker. I'm going to say what it is.
But before you play it, Bree gave a generic response, and she was very much on code. Yes, we understand that everybody is checkable and coachable. The point of it is, why is there so many alternate responses and so much talkback when you ask a question? And you ask a question, am I wrong for this? And then someone tells you with it, no, that's not it. Or why does that woman say stuff like that? And she says, I get called a pick me. Why does one of your sisters that's trying to help y'all get this thing right, get a title like a pick me? Why? But to the point, listen to this.
No, he wasn't going to give it to me. He was going to loan it to me. Whatever, cool. I said I would pay him back at the end of the month. The end of the month has come. I've been thinking about it. I have a lot of things I need to get done, and I'm still like really behind in bills because of the fact that I lost my job. So I'm trying to play catch up, and I finally got a little bit of money, right? So he texted me this morning, and he's like, "Oh, has your check still not cleared yet? I haven't received the money," which already is a sassy like way of asking for the money back. But granted, he shouldn't have had to ask. I should have just sent it to him. So anyways, I sent him the money, but the problem is right now, like, I kind of have the ick and I don't want to talk to him anymore. Am I everything that's wrong with women these days? Like, because he did nothing wrong and he was actually very helpful. It was a lot of money and a lot of men wouldn't have even, loaned it to me, and he did, and I'm really grateful for that. And I think he's a great person. He's going to make whoever he ends up with very happy. I just personally feel like he's not, like, I don't think that this is going to work. The money, right? No, he wasn't going to give it to me. He was going to loan it to me.
So basically, for the beginning part, she asked her dude that she was dealing with to loan her a lump sum of money because she was behind on bills. Promised to pay him back. On the day it was time to return the money, he asked, "Hey, you hadn't got paid yet?" And she said no. Now, she said he did nothing wrong. He helped me through this process.
And then he waited. He didn't make a big deal. He waited till she got paid and then took
And
the money.
no, but he had to ask her. She didn't just give it, you know what I'm saying? She got paid.
Yeah.
He asked her on the day of, hey, did you get the money? You know what I'm saying? Are you, can you ready to give me the money back? She said, she admitted he did nothing wrong, but then said she got the it. It was sassy that he asked for it.
Right there.
That's wrong with women these days, like, because he did nothing wrong and he was actually very helpful. It was a lot of money, and a lot of men wouldn't have even loaned it to me. And
I mean, the biggest thing is she saw, even when she bit her nail, she thought about it right then and there.
She asked, am I the problem with women today? She asked that question.
I feel like if you gotta ask, you kind of have an idea already of the answer.
And that's to the point of the lady in the previous video.
Mm-hmm.
You gave a scenario. You're kind of asking, are you the problem? But then you really don't want the answer. And she already said, he gave me the ick. He gave me the ick.
But what exactly did he do to give you the ick?
Just ask for his money back.
Yeah, ask for
I
his money
don't see
back.
where that's wrong. Again, I don't understand this. You were behind on. I get it. Life happens to people. I'm not knocking that at all. My problem is expectation of a default minimizes gratitude when I go above and beyond. Because what I deem as above and beyond, you are now deeming as normal. And that is not normal. I don't have to give you X hundred of dollars. I don't have to do that, whether we're together or not. And I even have to say this even in a marriage, period. From one human to another, there is no rule saying I have to do anything. Everything is a choice.
Did y'all notice something? I don't think y'all
What?
noticed what do y'all notice today, 2024? Any and everything a man does is sassy now. Oh, you cutting the grass? That's mighty sassy of you.
Wait, what?
You washing dishes? That's sassy. You painting the house? That's sassy. You washing the car? That's sassy. What the fuck? How is everything a nigga do gay now?
Is sassy?
Well,
clearly I'm missing a memo somewhere.
Well, you got to
playing
think
the
about
game. Oh, that's sassy.
You think about it. If I'm trying to manipulate a situation to gain an advantage, I'm going to say all these things to try to take it down. Now, here's the thing. We could say, well, somebody, so we just joking. But when y'all really go in these conversations and y'all make this become a thing, and Bree, I'll ask you, when it comes to these situations, who are the loudest?
Hey, let's look at the comments real quick. I mean, let's see what Bree has to say about it. At the end of the day,
I seen the comments.
Bree says, Bree said you shouldn't loan the money out. You shouldn't loan that big money out if you ain't got it. And I get that. First and foremost, don't loan nothing.
She said that's why you can't loan big backs nothing.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
See, that's something totally different. Okay, yeah, my bad. And apparently she says he shouldn't have asked. And that's a 50-50 on that. I do agree that she should have kept him updated and kept his mind at ease insuring his funds. Now, the reality is clearly she didn't, because that's why he had to ask.
But I'm gonna speculate, right? I'm gonna speculate.
Wait. Cleared yet? I haven't received the money, which already is a sassy way of asking.
Yeah. Let's run it back one more time.
I told you everything.
One more again.
She said send her the link. I got you, Bree.
No, he wasn't gonna give it to me. He was gonna loan it to me. Whatever, cool. I said I would pay him back at the end of the month. The end of the month has come. I've been thinking about it. I have a lot of things I need to get done, and I'm still really behind in bills because of the fact that I lost my job. So.
Okay, let's stop right there for half a second. End of the month comes around, and you decided. You didn't ask me. You decided you had a lot going on. You knew before you asked me for that money that you had a lot going on. You knew that you didn't have that job before you asked for that money. So why do
Mention-
you decide at the end of the month when it's due? And you didn't even have the courtesy to tell me. And again, I just pause it for a second, but I just need to pause it there.
Also,
But on top of that, he got bills and shit too.
no, that's why I was going with it. So let's talk about context, right? Now, if that dude, now I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna guess something real quick, right? If he's asking for that money back on the day, like that, either one or two things happen. Either they didn't know each other that well and he trusted her with that scenario, or you know how people do. Listen, I have this money for this. It's due here.
Oh, absolutely.
I can loan you
absolutely believe
Yes.
because that was his girl and he had her back, he took his rent money and gave her some of it.
Something important. He said, listen,
under the expectations it's gonna come back.
Yes,
I absolutely agree with that.
Exactly. I don't have to pay this right now. So I'll hold tight. But on this day, I absolutely need that back.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that.
Okay.
All right. So 985's very own Troller is about to join us from the Shadow Realm again. She coming from an undisclosed location. She's in witness protection, ladies and gentlemen.
She in Trollsville.
Right. Oh, hey, profile picture cute as hell, but I'm just saying it'd be nice to see your face on here.
Okay, wait. Let me figure this out. I could put my face
all I'm
on
saying.
here. Hold on. Okay.
There, all right. There you go. What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Cool.
What's going on?
Nothing. Listen. It's too much to unpack. I'm not gonna troll. I'm gonna tell y'all my honest opinion. So
Please do.
J face.
Jay, give her a chance, man.
Let her cook.
So first of all, I don't think she should have asked that man for the money. That's just me first.
Okay.
But if you're in the bind and you gotta ask, all right, you're in the bind, you ask. Then I think if you borrow money from somebody, you should keep them updated. Hey, I checked on the check today, it didn't post. They said another 2 to 3 business days, blah, blah, blah. Like,
I don't
if you have
that.
the audacity to ask somebody for something, the least you could do is ease their mind, letting them know when and how their money is going to be returned to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just out of line. And for him, I don't blame the man for asking, because if it was a significant amount of money, yeah, like I fucks with you, but not like that. Like, I did you a solid, pay me back. So
I concur.
But for her to say he was sassy, she was being funny. Like, in real life, the man did you a solid. He ain't have to loan your big back no money.
Thank you, Bree. I didn't have that to do. I chose that to do. There is a difference.
He chose it to do out of the kindness of his heart. The least you could have did was kept that man updated, period. That's it. But she paid him back. That's a learning lesson. He need not loan her nothing else ever again in life.
But she apparently has the... How do you feel about the ick?
He gonna make somebody else happy. He ain't gonna make me happy because he has his money back.
He absolutely is gonna make somebody else happy. You know why? Because that man learned a lesson. He learned he really didn't like you. You're not good with your finances. And you just not that person that he wants to be with. So she ain't doing him no favors. He gonna do his own favor, because now he knows she ain't it.
And you know what else is crazy? When he does find that someone else and he looks happy enough, she gonna be over there hating.
Mad. Big mad.
Oh, she gonna talk about him like a dog.
Big back and big mad. And he still ain't gonna have no money.
You're killing me with the big back. You're killing me.
Because she didn't have to do all that. Like, she act like she was the prize. She wasn't nothing looking good. She wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's just something about people who feel like she needed a favor from him, but yet she was better than him. That's what I felt like it was.
You know, it made no sense whatsoever that you would say he was sassy for asking for his money back, number one. And number two, oh, he would make nothing wrong with him. He would make somebody else very happy and all this shit. But
Not
just
you.
him asking for his money back, it just gave me the ick, and I don't see him the same because
B Love said how she had
back.
the ick. B Love said how she had an ick with that face.
Yeah.
Fred said, "Look at Miss Troller 985, LOL."
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I got a problem with. I don't, and I'm glad you up here, Bree. I genuinely want to ask this question. I personally need to understand where helping you out becomes an expectation. Like we're not still two human beings. Like I don't have my own debt and you don't have your own debt. You didn't ask if I needed the money back. You didn't do nothing. Like, is it just genuinely understood?
Well.
Oh
I got you. Because again, the way the narrative is
Okay.
that men money don't really matter. It grows on trees. We can grab it from anywhere, and we should never have to ask for it back. It comes so easy, and if you can't do it like that and just give it to me, then you're considered the bum. And now I also have an ick because of that too. That's definitely the narrative for sure.
That's
so was he sassy? Which, by the way, is new for me to even hear was he sassy for just asking for his money?
Let me explain something to you. And this was explained to me by a room full of women. Right? This is where that shit come from. The minute you are allowed to put peen in there, you are now financially responsible for whatever it is she wants you to be financially responsible for.
But why?
Oh, that's terrible.
Don't know.
And I'm legit asking as a newly single guy, like trying to understand this. Like,
give an answer. They did not give an answer on that.
Jaffe Joe, coming to America. Who told you that?
Who told you that? They never answered why. Why is that like that? Who told y'all that that's how that goes? I never got an answer to that. But that was when I was.
The only thing I can think of is because Dad was there to save the day. It's just considered that you're the guy, you're here to save the day. Again, I'm totally guessing here. I'm not going to sit here and say like I know for a fact.
Well,
this
Fred says it's understood with women if you clapping them cheeks. He LOL, but I don't think he joking.
Look,
I'm pretty sure he's at least stage 2 serious.
He
may not be stage 4, but he damn sure is stage 2 serious.
There's a fee for clapping cheeks, fellas.
Let's say most of these, let's say a chunk of these people were born in the 80s, right?
Okay.
They lived a certain way. They lived in a certain neighborhood. Them damn houses was dirt cheap. Whatever jobs they had, maintained, whatever. Now come 2024, right?
Okay.
Your daddy worked on a job making $17 an hour. The most money anybody ever seen. Maybe even 11, 12, who knows? But it was around that range. Let's cut it at 17 on the higher end, right?
Okay.
So y'all had this household, y'all was in this house, right? These women, the things that man was able to do was based on that money that he made at that time. So your whole growing up was that right there, right? Now you take everything that you saw in the 80s and the 90s and you bring it to the 2024 thinking that's what a man's supposed to do and how things supposed to be. Well, I watched my daddy go to work and my mama stayed at home. Did y'all buy a new house in that time frame? Or they still got the same fucking house? You know why they didn't buy a new house? Because the fucking house prices went skyrocketing through the goddamn roof. And your mama wouldn't be able to stay at home and work. I mean, stay at home and just him work. They would both have to work if he upgraded their life. They didn't get an upgraded lifestyle. But these women today want that upgraded lifestyle, but they want you to pay for it.
I saw a video today for a dude, and he found like an old food order that he did in 2022. and he tallied it up to where his total for the month was $117. He said, "Let me just press it today. Let me hit a reorder to see what those same items would be for the month." And that shit came up to $419 for just him.
Here's the thing. I think they did the math. I want to say inflation's at like 135% or something like that.
So if inflation is at 135%, why isn't the wage increase at 135%?
Because that would make it even. They don't want it even.
Oh, yeah. But if we understand that as a whole, that they being the powers that be, don't want it even, how in the hell do women expect us to get anywhere if it's just on the man's dime?
That's easy, because the rules for a man have never changed. It's automatically understood that, okay, well, like Fred just said, there's a fee for clapping cheeks, and the man should pay for everything. A man should do this, a man should do that. And when
if my wage didn't change,
Bree, I legit want to ask you, do you believe there is a fee if you are intimate with somebody? Like, is there an understood expectation if you're intimate with someone?
So there's two answers to that.
Okay.
So in real life,
please.
In real life, the answer is no.
Okay, because I'm assuming we just two consenting adults and we're responsible for ourselves.
In the average woman thoughts, yes, because it's like quid pro quo. I gave you something you wanted, now you're gonna give me something I want.
Okay, walk me through that logic, because in that same logic, I want to ask, walking through that same logic, did I not give you something you wanted to?
No.
That's cap.
How is that not the case? Because
that was something you wanted.
But you clearly wanted to be, so you only are intimate when they wanted, you never are intimate when you want it.
Whoa.
So let's go back to the two things can be true.
Wait. Stop, pause, Jubilee O. Stop, pause, Jubilee O. So, not only do you want it, even if you wanted to give it, it got to be fire. Otherwise, that man going in the group chat.
Let's take the fire out of it. Let's take the fire out of it. Now let's just say, here's the scenario then, Bree. All right. Let's say you wanted it and he didn't make the approach. You made the approach. And he cashed in on that. He cashed in on it. Is that same quid pro quo still in effect?
It is, because it's still on me. So if I wanted it and you gave it to me, you still owe me something else.
Why can't you owe me something now? Because I gave you what you wanted.
Well, why would I owe you? It was something I wanted, right? And you gave me what I wanted, but now I want something else. You ain't never said what you wanted, so I can't promise you nothing.
Irvin, what you're hearing right now, and I don't know if you're aware of it. It's called girl math.
It's called woman math. Yes, girl math. That's what it is.
Here's the thing, and first and foremost, before we do anything, Bree, thank you for staying on here, because again, I'm legit asking this. I legit am trying to understand.
And listen, I want y'all to know, y'all be having the wrong person up here because my thoughts is different. I can't agree with what women be doing, but I can tell you what they think.
I'm not saying you speaking for majority. I'm not, but at least it's a native language.
So look. Check this out. We got one more video from Miss Ash.
Wait, son, before you do that, can I say something?
Don't talk about my girl math.
This is what you got to understand, Erwin. When you go to the store, to buy a good, right? Mm-hmm. You pay with currency.
Okay.
The reason we have a problem with this is because women look at vagina as currency. We look at it as, I got some shit, you got some shit. We come in, this is an equal exchange.
And that's legit why I asked her the question, like, okay, I get it. If I came to you and you didn't want to, then quid pro quo. So my follow-up was, if it was the other way around, and you came at me and I gave you what you wanted. Where's the quid pro quo now? Now, are you in debt to me now?
Let me tell you something. Women look at vagina like as if they can unscrew it and give it to you for the night, and you borrowing the vagina for the night. And
I'm gonna tell you, if it was that simple, I would glad to just pay a down payment. It's a lot easier.
That's the way. That's girl math, though. Regardless of what you think about it, they think of it that way.
And again, Bree, please clarify this. Okay. Thank you.
Listen.
Now, if you look, the only way her V-Bucks don't count toward whatever it is that's going on is if you take her to Pound Town and you blow her back out.
No.
But I still feel like you would still be in debt.
I'm about to tell you why.
I feel like you still be in debt.
Yes, you still be in debt. The only wait. The only way. Wait. I'm about to tell you. Can I get my point out first?
But it's still no.
Because I think you're gonna agree with me.
I won't.
Is when they're giving it to you on a holiday, as if they repackage it like it was something new.
That don't got nothing to do with
Yes, Mike.
I told you.
She said that. That ain't got nothing to do with what
I saw a video on Instagram.
No, and Jay, even if you did,
but why? I just want to understand what is the origin stories of this rule.
Y'all do not hold the person that blow your back out to the same standard as everybody else. I don't hear that shit.
Why not?
That's true, but they still expect something from him because they gave them that. For sure.
They don't expect to get their back blown out every time.
Yeah, but see that when they put that key in that ignition and they turn that thing like a Ferrari, they expect it they want it for them. They want to be with that person. How you think they get them bum children?
So listen. So in this case, you're absolutely right.
I feel like 5 things can be true.
The same standard, but keep in mind that bill is racking up and it's gonna come due. It don't have to be today. It ain't gotta be tomorrow.
But how is only one of us
come due?
But Bree, I'm legit asking, how is only one of us collecting debt?
So it's like they say, the good dude, right, who got the money, that's who you want to fuck over. But the bum who lay it good, you don't expect nothing from them. You're right, but that bill is building up. It's gonna come due. It's gonna come a point in time where sex ain't enough, or I need something from you and you can't provide it.
Facts, Fred. The fee isn't always money. It can be attention. But trust me, if you want to give it attention and Buddy around the corner got the pocket rocket, they trying to go to the moon.
But thank you for making that point, though, Bree, where you make a point that I think all people, I'm going to say definitely I know for a fella, at some point, fellas get to an age or they go through enough life experiences where they're no longer thinking with down below only. It is no longer the driving factor of every decision they make. They get to that at some point. So what happens when that is no longer the negotiating or the bargaining chip? What happens when I'm making a 6-figure income and I can get that anywhere, or it's easier to take care of myself than to deal with the headaches? Because
here's the thing. It's easier for them to continue to say I'm the prize and not worry about what you not care about what you worried about. It's easier because here's the thing. Listen,
how are you the prize if no one's playing the game?
But watch this. Girl math also equals delusion, and they know
it does.
So here's the thing, E. If I in my mind can be whatever I want to be, if I can look you in your face and tell you I'm a 6'8" fucking Godzilla and I can windmill dunk and I believe that in my mind, it don't matter if I prove that to you or not. It's the same level of delusion, brother. Listen, we've seen women come on Beyonce's internet that's fucking goddamn super pounders and say they will not deal with a man unless he in shape.
Okay. It's just like, okay, if a woman states that she won't date a man that is under 5'8". She has standards. But if a man states he won't date a woman that is over a certain weight,
Then you
he's
misogynistic.
not being considerate or he's being
No,
chauvinistic.
he's being shown because it's never
I
about you
don't.
protecting you.
Why is it not the same equal standards? Why can't I have an equal level of requirements or expectations too?
For the same reason that I can go lay on a table and have X amount of surgeries and come back the next week doing exercises with a goddamn rap, drinking tea, telling you this is how I got here. There's your answer right there,
We
brother.
gotta look. We gotta tread cautiously because there's videos on the internet of what brothers are doing with their hairlines nowadays that is equally weird for me to see.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the difference. Those dudes up there showing you that they don't have the hairline. They're
Yeah.
showing you that. No, I went ghost on the
Okay.
internet for 3 months. I went and had a surgery. I got well, and I made a rap, and now I am fucking distributing tea and doing 6 curls before the video come on and tell you this is how I got there, brother. And just like I know they didn't do
But that's
that.
a lie.
Okay, so here's the thing though. Just like you know that, I know that, the women know that, but they would rather believe in their mind that that's what she did. And they will spend their money and endorse it. Listen, brother. Listen, we've been doing this podcast for 3 years. Not only do I watch these videos, I have to study this shit.
I want to say still, thank you, Bree, for at least confirming some of this because I always have, like as Mike says, I can't believe that everybody's using Beyonce's internet for such nefarious reasons. I would like to believe that there are more good people out here than bad.
And
But if
see,
you go by what he finds me, I should be hiding in a closet
here's
right
the
now.
thing. Here's the thing.
Oh my God.
They use what you like to believe against you, my brother. See,
But
Bree
again,
laughing at everything I'm saying. She's confirming everything I'm saying. She like, damn, that look, Bree behind the camera like this. That boy good.
Listen,
That boy good.
I'm doing my best not to troll. Y'all asked me not to troll today, so I'm doing my best not to
Thank
troll.
you. Thank you.
Look,
Thank you.
Look, we got one more video. We got one more video. Let's play that.
Yeah, on Beyonce's internet.
On Beyonce's
he
internet.
likes to call
Oh
it.
my God.
On
He
Beyonce's
killing me.
internet.
He killing me. We got this video here about what a narcissist is. And again, we got to remind you all. We got to remind the family again. When Mike sends us these things, me and Jay have not watched them ahead of time. I know I haven't watched them ahead of time at all.
Mm-mm.
But a lot of times he really likes to see my face on some of these. And this is a very, especially this N-word right here. This is one N-word that triggers me.
I think y'all
Of
gonna like
all
this.
the N-words that trigger me, this one is. This
Go
one
ahead.
does it.
You're gonna like
Here
it.
you go.
I know I done figured it out. And nobody's going to be able to tell me anything differently. This word narcissist that y'all use 24/7, 365 is how y'all are getting away from being in relationships and having to actually put in. Well, what do you mean, Ash? Y'all will label these men as narcissists because they have actual wants and needs. And the moment that that man uses any I statement, I feel we, I need, I want, see, you're a narcissist. It's always about you. No. The fact of the matter is, a lot of women are selfish. A lot of women lack accountability. A lot of women refuse to admit, I made a mistake and I messed this up. It is so much easier for them to say, he's a narcissist. It had to be his way. He was so controlling. He gaslit me. No, y'all are not using these terms correctly all the times. A lot of times it's, you don't have any communication skills. Most of the times it's, you don't have any conflict resolution skills. And 99% of the time it's, y'all are selfish. But what do I know? I'm just a pick-me.
She put glasses on in order to make this point. You understand how serious a point has to be for you to put glasses on, not take them off? She cleaned them and put them on before she said what she said.
This woman is a national treasure that needs to be protected.
I fucking knew it. I fucking
Let's-
knew it.
I think Javon's gonna start a Patreon for her.
I'm pretty sure she already got
GoFundMe.
her TikTok is life in the ash lane.
Don't worry, we going driving, baby.
Pastor J is about to pass the collection plate for this
You
lady.
understand what this woman is telling you.
Life in the ash lane, right
Life
there.
in the ash lane.
Go get some gas and start your motherfucking engines. You understand?
So I'm gonna give y'all a woman answer on this. This is not my
Please.
answer,
Mm.
but I'll give y'all.
But I
a
want
woman
yours
answer.
too. So by all means, give me the woman answer first, because you ain't getting away with giving me yours too.
Don't nobody give a fuck what she talking about, cause she don't know what she talking about. When niggas be like I and me and my feelings, don't nobody want to hear that. You a man, you strong, you suck that shit up and you go about your fucking business. Don't nobody want to hear about you. It's about me, our family, our kids, and don't nobody care about you and your feelings. Ain't that what men do? Supposed to be?
But by that
That's the
same
woman
token,
answer.
nobody care about your feelings. We here for these kids.
That's the woman answer.
Okay. Okay. Bree's answer.
My answer is I absolutely agree with her. How can you be a partner to someone without listening, without considering, without giving? If this person is telling you something, you should be listening to understand, not listening to respond. And it's already hard to get men to communicate. So when they say I and me and I want and I need and I have to, fucking listen and make it happen. That's it. That's all you should do. Don't listen to respond. You don't have to ask why. Just fucking do it and go about your day. That's my answer.
Now,
Okay.
something you said I want to touch on. You said it's already hard to get men to communicate. Haven't y'all realized the reason why men don't communicate?
Because they're narcissists.
Okay.
She's jumped back into trolls back.
Well,
But-
now you see here.
I'm telling you, it's like interviewing that dude from Split at this point.
We got Pastor J. Pastor J.
In the book of Galatians, chapter 3, verse 5, right here it states, and I declare that women are out of their fucking minds. What you have here is a clear failure to yield to oncoming traffic. You understand me? And what I mean by that, my congregation, is this here, right? You want to label a man a narcissist for finally telling you to shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear anything that has to deal with you. Because I hear that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I finally done had enough of that shit. And now I'm like, me. I want to talk about me. What I feel. What I want to do. How I want shit to go. And the one time I do that, I'm a fucking narcissist. Jesus need to come back here and get y'all fucking ass.
And on top of being a narcissist, you told me with a sassy attitude, and I don't appreciate it.
So let me explain something. In what I do for a living, there are 4 danger signs in communication. 2 have just been addressed in this very dialogue right here. First and foremost, you invalidate everything I said by calling me sassy, which means we're going to escalate, which is yet another danger sign in this, because now we're going to escalate. And once we escalate, once we escalate, what's going to happen is the circuit breaker in most men pop and we withdraw. under the guise of keeping the peace. And it doesn't solve anything at that point.
Thank God, because that's what a woman want. We want you to be quiet, suck it up, and just do what the fuck
But
you
baby,
supposed
let
to
me
do.
explain something to you. And here's the thing.
Sometime when the circuit breaker
But-
pop, they be quiet. Other times when that bitch pop, your ass get electrocuted.
But what you need to understand, and I know you're trolling, but here's what people need to understand. You see that keeping it inside? All you're doing at that point is just creating cancer of the soul because you're keeping it to yourself, which means that shit's getting malignant. It's growing inside you because just because you don't address the tumor, just because you choose not to acknowledge I got a tumor in my brain, does not mean that tumor in my brain goes away.
Yeah.
And we need to be mindful of that. Just because you choose not to address it, don't mean it goes away. Because here's the thing: by not addressing it, then you wonder how he ends up going elsewhere. Because all your no's, I finally get a yes over here, and then I'm the bad guy. When I came to you, and I've been getting nothing but invalidated left, right, and sideways. How many times can the doctor tell you, call me back, before it's no longer his fault that you got cancer and you didn't know?
Can I ask a question though?
By all means.
Okay, so I always hear, women use the words that we're nurturing, right? We're so nurturing. So when does that nurturing actually come into play?
Our children.
But
But let me help you understand something. And here's what you need to understand. The first motherfucker's gonna put you in the home is them very kids that you being nurturing for.
No, I get that. What I'm saying is this, but I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying you're wrong. But when we have these conversations and we ask, well, what does a woman bring to the table? And when they often answer, they say, well, I make a house a home, or I'm
But you're
nurturing.
not.
But I'm saying, I know that, but I'm saying what they say. We make a house a home, we're nurturing. But if the nurturing is only about the kids, then your nurturing becomes null and void.
No, what you're doing is you're spending all this time worrying about the fruit and not watering the actual tree that is producing the fruit. Oh, I want to make sure the fruit grows great, but I'm watering the tree with Mountain Dew. And then I'm mad that ain't no fruit growing on the tree. Or I'm mad that the fruit ain't where it need to be. You need to understand, if you're going to nurture the offspring, the byproduct of the person, you maybe need to do the same nurturing to the source as well. Because those very kids, the source of that, just like you need the nurturing is one half of that, he needs the nurturing too. The nurturing is going to come in different ways. Maybe my nurturing is words of affirmation. Maybe yours is spending quality time. But the nurturing needs to happen on both fronts. How else is it a safe space? It's not a safe space if it's one way. It's a dictatorship.
Right. But here's the thing. That word is never applied to women.
Nah.
Dictatorships are never applied to women. They're only applied to men.
Now, I'll say this. Us as people in general, especially us as black people, we don't know how to fully talk to each other. I will say that, and I will stand on it.
Wait. For you go that route, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every point you was trying to make, you about to move that mountain. You gotta stay on who you're on.
But I'm gonna bring it right back to guys saying it. Now, should he start his conversation off with what he feels like? No. But honestly, most guys don't, if they really got it right. We end the sentence with what we feel like. But at the end of the day, you got to start off with the fact, hey, when you did this yesterday, it made me feel this kind of way. There's nothing wrong with that sentence. We know exactly the thing. We know exactly how it made you feel. I didn't say you did it. I didn't say you disrespected me. I said when you did this, it made me feel disrespected. There is a difference than you disrespected me when you did this.
How?
A woman's brain ain't gonna decipher the wordplay.
There is a stark difference in those sentences.
I understand
One
what you're saying,
is
but
saying
a
the
woman's brain
event.
ain't gonna understand it.
How is that my fault? That's like if I go to China and be mad that nobody speaks English. You went to China. How you pissed at me because I don't speak the language?
But see, again, for me, I get exactly what you're saying. But if what you did made me feel disrespected, then what you did made me feel disrespected. I think we do that because there is a fundamental
What
thing
I
inside.
did and make you
Oh,
that made you feel disrespected, I will stand on. The fact that you say I disrespected you when I did something, I'm not standing on because
okay,
that's two different
okay.
things.
I'm gonna tell you why that works for you and why it don't work for women. Because you're coming from a place of logic. They're coming from a place of feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be
But here's the problem.
direct.
We also have to address, who do you think is teaching our children how to communicate? It damn sure ain't us. I
And
know
so
this because I have to reprogram my boys and be like, we're not going to start off with what you feel. State the action and then tell me how it made you feel. But you're not going to say that this did that because you don't know if it did that. You know, this action happened and this was the result. Period.
And you're
it,
right, but
it,
in a
it,
woman's mind, it don't matter.
it don't matter because it's all about what I feel. What you
Okay.
teaching the boys? There is a level of respect that I know that they have for you. I see it, right?
Yeah.
So you can use that to get your point across. That woman can have that same level of respect, but if she feels this way, no matter what you say, no matter
Them
what you say,
feelings ain't gonna
Do
change.
you know how utter chaotic this world would be if everybody used that damn logic?
they
We'd still
do.
be Neanderthals. We'd still be in the dark ages.
We kind of is.
Wait. Have you looked at Beyonce's internet?
Hey, wait,
We're in
hold
the same place.
on. Time out. Bree.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
So when a woman comes to you, I find it funny how, or I feel like this, right? Women always start off some shit with the I feel, right?
Uh-huh.
You understand? I have a whole doctor who is a clinical licensed therapist. Even starts her sentences off with I feel. And I'm
Okay.
like, you teach people not to talk like this. And by default, you talk like this.
So when you say I feel, right, that means you now, this is once again, this is logically speaking. If you start off everything with I feel, then you're supposed to understand feelings, right?
That's what they say.
So then if I in turn start off with I feel, automatically you should
Mm-mm.
understand where the
No.
fuck I'm coming from
And
and where
here's
I'm
the
going.
real point I gotta make. Let's be really blunt here. First and foremost, the person driving this car and the car itself are two totally different damn things. Just because I decided to get up in the male Bugatti and you decided to drive the female Bugatti has no difference in who we are
So
as individuals.
that's
The
true. And
people driving the cars
what y'all
behind the
saying is
eyes.
true. But let's think about it this way. Yes, women start their sentences with I feel like, ain't it funny? Well, didn't blah blah blah, whatever. When you come to us, right? Same sentence, same scenario. We can't receive it from you. Our brain ain't gonna accept that. You a man, nigga. You feel like what? Like what? What? What are you saying? Don't nobody care about your feeling. Like how you come to that conclusion when you got feelings?
But
But
I
you'll
got
be
feelings.
mad.
I got feelings when you were teaching me in elementary school what I didn't like about myself. I got feelings when you had me draw all these pictures and shit that you wanted me to draw so I can get in touch with
Nope.
my feminine side.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Can't use that.
That's
That logic only works because you were a kid. You were a man. I just spoke.
Give me
I
a
just
child
spoke.
till 12 and I will show you the man he will become.
No,
and
I
that lady
get it.
gonna tell you take
Again,
it up with your mama, not
you're
her.
talking about logic. So watch this. And I spoke on this just 2 weeks ago. There are a lot of when it comes to women. I'm not talking about just in those single parent households. There are women that will baby their sons in particular up until the day he makes 18. And then
Shit, up
all of
until
a
the
sudden,
day they die.
no, I get that, but I'm talking about the ones who will treat baby their sons up until the day they make 18 and then say, okay, you're a man, figure out the world. And that's where and the confusion comes. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. You was just
I know somebody right now dictating her child entire path. He's already 19 and he's in college, and she's telling him the classes he's going to take. She's telling him the things he's going to do and everything like that. This is no different than the haircut situation we talked about, Jay, with the mother who comes in and dictates how the child should have their haircut because they're paying for it. By that same logic, I should be able to dictate what you do with your head if I'm paying for it, because that's what you taught me. Whoever pays for the haircut decides what the haircut is. You, as my mother, taught me whoever pays for the haircut gets to decide.
No, I taught you whatever I feel like is what goes.
No, you taught me what was convenient to get the control in your hands.
And there are women, even in relationships, like when their guys tell them certain things about that they have on or anything like that that they didn't pay for, they'll say that. Well, if you paid for it, then you can have a say so.
But then when I pay for it, don't nobody control you. I need you to pick a lane.
It's all about having the advantage at all times, sir.
No, it's all about, again, we use new rules to maintain dominance and control the frame. At the end of the day,
however you want to put it.
At the end of the day, controlling the, and I know pun intended, controlling the narrative is the end game. Because your narrative is your reality, and with your reality being validated, it invalidates the other reality.
Let me correct
two
that
things can only be true if those two things are things that I said.
Let me correct that a little bit. Yeah, the correcting the narrative is the bonus. The control is all they need and all they want until they don't want it.
No, they don't want the responsibility that comes with the control. Because we've talked about that. We talked about this. What's our favorite phrase? Everybody wants to be the boss till it's time to do boss shit.
That's it.
We say it all the time. Everybody want to be the big dog till it's time to do big dog shit.
Facts.
Let me explain something to you, people. Command is a very lonely position. There's a reason why there's a point at the top of the pyramid and not a platform. One person can sit at the head. Period. End of story.
And that's why when we have these discussions, and I'm often saying, and even Jay often saying, like, we always talk about the outs. Because it's a very thin line to get into an out, whether we want to realize it or not. Just like all that fucking male bravado shit that all the time, you the man, you supposed to da-da-da.
Who said that? Again, you're talking to a person who has grew up on comics. God damn it, I know why Batman became Batman. His mama and his daddy got shot in an alley. I know why Spider-Man became Spider-Man. I know why. What is the origin story? I need to understand I need to find the first. I need to know if Adam wrote somewhere, all men shall do this. Because he was the only person that had that kind of stroke. He was the first man. So he should have been able to say that.
Erwin, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell Jay all the time. You know what your problem is? You want stuff to go how it's supposed to go.
No, I just want it to make sense. I'm fully okay with it.
It's making sense. It's how it's supposed to go.
I don't know why the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But I know good and goddamn well the moment it rises in the north, I'm going to ask fucking questions. Because it's different now than what it's been.
If I can tell you that's whatever I want it to be, that's the whole point. The whole point of it is for me to be able to look you in your face.
How can I give you the gift of consistency?
And how can I look you in your face as Erwin IV and get you to be whatever I want you to be whenever I want you to be it?
Here's the thing. How can I give you the consistency you want when all you give me is variables to work with?
Because all you got to do is give me what I want.
That's simple algebra there. I got to have at least one constant in there. It can't be all variables.
All you have to do is
how else can I solve for X?
All you have to do is give me what I want when I want it, and there's your consistency,
but
sir.
You don't know what you want.
To you.
You know
To
you know what you feel like you want. You know what you feel like you want.
Listen. And this is where it get different. Because when we have these conversations, a woman will look in your face and tell you, yeah, I feel like that until I don't. A woman is very intelligent. We are very in touch with ourselves. Our intuition.
If you was a little smarter, you'd know how dumb that sentence sounded.
You will be okay.
No,
with
that's
this.
how women sound.
You gonna be okay with it, Earl. When you get to this point, you will be okay. When you get to the point where you can sit up there, look her in her eye, and tell her, it doesn't matter what the hell you want, when you want it, how you want it.
Shut your mouth and know your role, jabroni.
That's it. Once you get that, brother, peace.
Listen.
How do you want us to work together as a team when you are handing the ball off to other people?
They don't want a team, sir. They don't want a team.
We need a coach and players. That's it.
They want to sit on.
What the hell do you think the team's made of?
No,
if not the
I'm
players.
the coach and you're the player.
Listen, Erwin. I know you don't watch football, but I'm just gonna tell you the narrative of the Dallas Cowboys, right? The owner wants to be the star, and he don't care. He will tell you, listen, I want to win a Super Bowl, but only under my terms. I want the coach that I want. I want to be able to tell the coach what to do. I don't want no coach that's going to buck back.
So you telling me every woman is Jerry Jones?
Yes. Yes.
That even though I bring you a Super Bowl, you still going to send my ass packing the very next season.
You're being logical.
Wait. Erwin, they won 2 Super Bowls. He got rid of the coach because he was getting too much light. They won 2 back-to-back.
This logic makes no sense to me.
What did I tell you about 5 minutes ago? You're speaking from a place of logic. I just told you this.
The sheer fact that you have a pulse is a miracle.
Listen, it's called women. I can't explain it.
Erwin, we often talk about the origin of how me and you started on this podcast.
Oh, yes.
Here's the thing. I've been here this whole time. Now, I've learned how to pull it back. You had to get.
I had to take a sabbatical at some point. I had to go find myself.
You was like, no, Mike. I'm like, Erwin, dog, brother.
I'm gonna tell you. Here's the thing. I've been out there observing the world, and the sad thing is, you've been more right than wrong.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Bree, do you believe that women are in control?
Women believe they are.
So, if it was told to women, Erwin asked the question. Erwin asked, "How are you still breathing? How do you still have a pulse?" Right? If it was told to women that you still have a pulse because you're under the protection of a man, because men protect you from your fucking self, would women believe that, or would they be like,
absolutely not?
Absolutely not.
Women ain't believing that.
I can tell you right now, they will go down. There's a woman with, hey, I will pull you from this burning building. Give me your hand. All you have to do is apologize.
No, I'm sitting here.
What I'm saying, that is, if today,
you understand Darwinism at its finest,
3 minutes,
right there.
In 3 minutes, if a thing flashed across the TV screen that said, men can do whatever they want, however they want, whenever they want, with no consequence, right? How long you think women would last?
They're going to expire at that moment. They're going to be like, get the fuck out of here.
You think men will just get rid of all women at that point? We're putting y'all in internment camps.
No, what I'm saying is, if shit went back to how it was, did we have any of this going on the way it goes on today in the 50s?
No, we didn't have. Let me tell you when we got it.
Why?
Because we still had the man there.
No.
we
not
got it
just
when
what
our
you said right there.
generation's fathers conceded
No,
control.
no, that's not it. We got to what we got now because back then there was a line that you could not cross, or your teeth got bashed out your mouth, your head got put in the microwave. Today, there
it's called
is no
respect.
line. There is no line.
And there's another thing to that. There's also no group of people coming behind that to tell you that you're right when everyone knows you're wrong. That is a big part of it now, because again, like I often say on here, if a woman get online right now and says, especially a black woman, because we started off talking about this, say black men don't protect women, don't protect black women, without no context, no nothing, you're going to have a million. That's going to have a millions of likes, and it's going to be so many
comments
stories.
is gonna light up
Like crazy,
yes,
without no
sis.
context, no nothing, right? And if we go back to say that woman was just playing or whatever, those comments gonna get real sharp. I keep talking about the brick lady, the lady who said that there was a bunch of black men that stood around and watched a white male hit her with a brick. She made up this story. The comments lit up. It went crazy. It was talked about every day. When it came back to find out that she was lying about this, those comments got very quiet. That is always telling to me, because because you want to believe that this whole group is monsters. Just like the narrative that says that, well, black men don't take care of their children. And if we talk about the numbers don't actually say that. But the belief in the narrative is way stronger than the numbers have ever been. Because like I said, I don't know personally, no friend of mine that don't take care of their children.
So Bruce,
And
today, in today's world, when you go about choosing your dude, right? And you got a little dude you like that you digging on, you chilling with, whatever. And then that man comes to tell you about you. Something happened. Now you annoyed this man, and this man is telling you about you. How do you handle that? Do you sit there and listen? Do you sit there and listen to what this man's saying, and then try to go forward and change for the better? Do you tell him, "Boy, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that. Who you think you talking to?" And
no. So me, the real me, I listen. I'm supportive. I'm encouraging. I'm all whatever he need in that moment, that week, all that's who I am. That's the person who I am, right? But it took me a while to get there. I wasn't always logical, rational.
Could I ask what helped get you there?
I would say I had a good background. I had great parents.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just girl math. It fucks with you. You see how other people, think about things, and you're like, oh, okay, this and that and the third. But then you need to take a step back. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's beliefs are different. Everybody's situations is different. And I think what a lot of people miss is doing the work themselves. We can't be our mothers and fathers. They lived during a different time. Their life was different. We're living in a different time.
You didn't have
so we need
social
to do the
media
work.
pumping all this shit around the world.
Yes. Like goals and shit. Like we have to stop and do the work ourselves. We have to figure out what works for us at this moment.
Back in the day, your daddy and your grandpa went to work for 8 to 10 to 12 hours and had no cell phone, no beeper, no nothing. Yet somehow we all stayed alive. We didn't have to low jack him, and we didn't have to wonder if he was out there all the damn time. We didn't have to have PIN numbers to the phone and all this other stuff.
No.
You understand? Apple just announced in the latest update coming out that you can set up profiles to show which apps you want to use. And the first thing people thought was, oh, he can hide apps now.
Yeah. And so listen, I'll tell anybody this, and this is just me personally. My parents was married for 52 years. I credit my logic to my mom and daddy because my daddy was very logical. My mama was very illogical. I don't know how they made it that long, but I learned what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say, how to act. I learned all these things by observing. Yes, they talk to us and, morals, values, whatever, but my daddy really sat down and talked to me like I was a son to him. Like he talked to me the same way he
So
talked
yet
to my
again,
brothers.
so if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that you learned how to be a better human from a man's point of view.
Yeah, you could say
And
that.
it
Yeah.
helped you. Yeah, and it
Mm-hmm.
helped
Yep.
you move and function through life in a better way, right?
Yeah.
So at what
I
point,
believe it gave me discernment on
at
a
what
lot of
point,
things that people don't get.
so when does the lobotomy kick in that you forget that?
What you mean?
Because it seems like you hear a lot of times, oh, well, I learned all of this from my grandpa. I learned all of this from my dad. But then you get a man who is an effigy of those people and he don't know nothing. Yet clearly it was men who got you where you got to be.
I can answer that. I can answer that. It's because of that how you saw that person. Well, that's my dad. I see that as my dad. That person's not my dad.
No, he's a man who happened to be your daddy.
What I'm saying is they're not deciphering that. Listen. Let me tell you something. I told you my grandfather just passed, right? My mom, that was one of the, and it's gonna sound crazy, but it's like one of the only men, that my mom will listen to, besides her brother, right? Because she looked at them the way she looked at them. That was her dad. That's who he was.
Mm-hmm.
Who you are matters to women. Because
Mm-hmm.
this is just like they'll say, well, we're not gonna listen to him because he don't have no money, or he don't have this, or he don't have that. It's the value and the information is placed on who you are to them as a person.
Mm-hmm. But who puts that value on them? Clearly, he had to do something enough times with enough consistency for you to put him in a position of veneration and reverence, right?
Okay, Bree can ask this, and I think Jay can answer this well. I think you can too, but I'll just ask.
Yeah.
What is one phrase that women always say?
What in what context?
Just in general. I'll answer for you. I want to do what I want to do.
That's fine. Here's the thing. I really don't care what your rules are so long as we both can play by them. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
No,
I don't even have to make the damn rules. I just want to know what the damn rules are we're playing by.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference. To them, they get the right to feel. You don't get the right to feel. You're a man. Figure it the fuck out. Bree just told you that.
Who said that was the norm?
Listen, in my mind, a woman would tell you, and when we say things like, a woman would tell you when we say things like, what makes you think you could bow up to a man? And they got some motherfuckers in their mind, they are 6 foot gangster. They 6'8", and they can whoop anything.
So let me be an asshole
until they
for
get
a
the
split
first
second.
punch, and then they become a girl again.
You telling me Jesus wept and that's okay, but if I cry, I'm a bitch?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
No, really. To women, you're weak. You couldn't hold it in.
But Jesus wept and that was totally okay.
Yeah.
Listen. Now watch it. There's another side to that coin. There are some women that will never listen to what you say, right? Until you're in a vulnerable state. And I know guys believe different, but when you're in a vulnerable state sometimes, it makes them feel good that they can come to your aid because now it don't become about what I did to you.
That's
It's
because they
what
didn't put your ass in that debt that Bree talking about.
so it's like this, right? So
And you wonder why hyper independence is considered a coping mechanism.
let me ask you this. You ever had somebody come to your aid because you was mad that somebody else did to you what the person you talking to has done to you plenty of times before?
Mm-hmm.
And they be sitting there, boy, they wrong for that. I would never do that. And you thinking in your mind,
You just did that 3 months ago.
you do though. The difference is we ain't talking about me right now. We're talking about somebody else.
My favorite phrase that I always hear is "that's different," but then you can't tell me exactly what's different.
Take me at my word. Take me at face value.
But if I take you at face value, you even got less going for you.
I'm me though. Why would you see? Here's the thing, brother. I've had to study this shit, and I've had to accept a lot of things that about this game that we playing, where two things can be true.
Let me help you understand something. I'm gonna be real honest with you. What it really boils down to is that what we need to realize is that dopamine, like any other chemical, is still a drug, nonetheless. And you can form dependencies to dopamine just like you can form dependencies to crack cocaine. What we need to understand is that the longer you learn, the more you detox from that dopamine, the clearer you see stuff. Think about a lot of your 6 feet. We talked about this. There was videos about it. I've now that I've been single, I've been observing some of the brothers that seem like they're struggling the most only care about being up under their woman. That is it. That's all they care about is being up under their girl. If they leave, she gotta leave. If they go out of town, she go out of town. The ones that are actually successful either have no woman or they have an understanding that I'm not calling you every day because I'm doing stuff. I'm handling business. Unless I'm coming home to you every day, I'll call you when I call you.
I'm sorry, what? I don't think I understood that one.
If we are not in a relationship.
Okay, all right, you clarify. Okay,
and
if we're not in a relationship. Okay.
We're not in a relationship.
Okay, all right. I'm with you now because before I wasn't with you.
But here's the thing, though. I can also speak on this because the person that was in a 20-year relationship ain't shit to talk about every damn day.
Nigga, if we're in a relationship and I don't hear from you at least once a day, you better be dead.
Why?
It's just
and that's what I don't understand.
Courtesy.
Listen to me. There was a girl I was kicking it with, wasn't in a relationship. Again, y'all know how I feel about being in relationships now. I'm just doing me. Well, at some point, said that same thing, like, I gotta hear from you once a day. About what? What are we talking about?
And you proved her point that you wasn't in a relationship, she was.
What do we need to talk about every day? Here's the thing. If she didn't answer the phone, I assume she's busy or handling business. If I don't answer the phone, either I'm cheating or I better be dead.
No, but let's make this make sense. If you're in a relationship with somebody, a call or a text a day, that's nothing. But if I don't hear from you, that's crazy.
Erwin, I'm and you going I don't mean this in a respectful way. You're gonna get to a place where you're gonna stop using so much logic. Logic works against you in this game, brother.
Like, I'm not kidding. If we're in a relationship and I ain't heard from you the whole day, 26 hours done past, you like better be dead.
But that feels like insecurity on your part.
Let me help you out. Not even common courtesy. That's just a mask. Because here it is. Let's say I've been working 16 hours or I've been doing whatever I've been doing all day, and now I have to drive.
And I blacked the hell out.
And no, I gotta drive. And I'm dead sleep. And I need somebody to talk to me to keep me woke, right? I can call Mike. Mike will talk to me the whole fucking way home. Like we'll have it'll keep me up conversation.
But if I call this woman who wants me to talk to her every day, she sleep because she got to get up in the morning.
How you doing? Hey, baby. Yeah. Nothing. What you doing? You driving? Oh, okay. And then silence. And now your ass in the ditch.
Okay, listen. Now y'all going too deep into this. If you
it feels like a control tactic to me.
No, it's not. I get it. If you have that kind of job, then by all means, call your mans. Y'all talk about whatever. You up? Okay, cool. But if I ain't got a text or a call from you in 24 hours,
what if I'm grinding that hard?
Wait. There's a caveat to this, and I'm gonna add this into it.
You were talking to a person who in 24 hours one time was in 3 different states. When do I have time to call?
Wait.
When you was moving.
Here's the caveat, though. Here's the caveat.
In the air.
I have studied this. I got you, E. I've studied this. Here's the caveat. When I text you, you're not going to respond. When I call you, you're not going to respond. Because all of a sudden, when I'm calling and texting, you just put your phone the fuck down.
Okay, listen. I don't know where y'all. This is boy math right here. What the fuck?
No. I'm gonna tell you straight from observation. I'm gonna tell you straight from life experiences. I would receive texts and would respond damn near in real time, no more than 2 to 3 minutes from when the text was sent. I would send a text and it'd be 2 to 3 hours before I'd get a response. But I'm busy, or I didn't have my phone with me. Every time I look at you, you got that damn phone in your hand.
Nah, hold on.
You playing Candy Crush or doing something, or doing these dumbass AI pictures that everybody doing on Facebook.
Sitting there on side of you, that phone does not leave your fucking hand.
Yet all of a sudden now you don't have your phone with you.
I got the call. You done answered everybody else.
All right, stop. I don't know what kind of boy math y'all doing.
No,
but this ain't what we doing.
No,
at the end of the day, God damn it, if you don't answer or text me in 24 hours, you better be fucking dating. And that's the end of the story.
Wait. Let me decode that.
Fucking boy math don't make sense.
No. Let me decode that. She's only using boy math because we hitting too many truthful points. Hell no, it can't go down like that.
Okay, come on, listen, y'all. This ain't making sense.
Bree said, "Come on, wait, listen."
Oh, it makes plenty goddamn sense.
God damn
it.
I love you, Bree. I love you. I don't care what they say. You all right
now,
about
come
me.
on, y'all. The math ain't mathing, goddammit. If you in the airport and you flying from here to there, goddammit, you gotta pick up your luggage. You gotta sit down. You gotta check in. You could text.
No, don't speed past the fact that he said he texted you back.
I just landed. Gotta go.
No, don't speed past the fact that he said I responded.
Called and said, "Hey, I'm with some bad bitches. I'll call you back." I can live with that. But goddamn, 24 hours with nothing.
He did. You didn't respond because you wasn't by your phone.
That's a motherfucking lie. Everybody always with their motherfucking phone.
Really? Then why it takes you 3 hours to respond to me, yet I can respond to your ass in real time?
Did to you? Don't do this.
No, Bree, I know all the tactics. We're not going to single him out. No, we're talking abroad. You got 3 men saying the same thing right now. Listen.
No, y'all all using boy math.
No, you are great at understanding when to turn that switch on and off. You was real for a good 20 minutes. And you heard
think I ain't fucking real right now? Boy, listen. If you ain't there, you better be in a coma.
But I feel like even if their brother was in a coma, the moment he come out, you should have texted me and told me you was going in a coma.
What? And that ain't even the first question. Where your motherfucking phone at? Like, nigga, you couldn't text before you went out? What?
Wait, listen. It's inside that car because I just took out that bitch from the jaws of life. Because I fell asleep because you didn't pick up the damn phone.
Boy, that's that boy math right there. I don't know who hurt y'all.
No,
I just don't know.
You went for the
Well,
use them tactics. Ain't nobody hurt.
I don't know. I don't know who triggers your separation anxiety that I got to be at your beck and call 24/7.
Listen, it's not a separation anxiety. I just think it's a common courtesy. If you could text the person or call, you ain't gotta call and text me all day.
You didn't pick up.
Stop.
You didn't
I don't know who
answer.
hurt y'all. Verizon and AT&T ain't did nothing to y'all. Everybody's phone is always with them. If that woman didn't respond back in 30 minutes, she was with somebody else.
So let me see if I got this straight, fellas. All three of us only deal with this because it's just the three of us. No other person has a woman who does not respond hours after the fact.
Stop. Let me tell y'all something. I be at work in meetings and I can't have my phone on me. But you know what I got? I got a motherfucking Apple Watch.
I know. I bought her one of those too.
So I can sit there and be like, give me a minute. I'll call you right back. And even if I don't respond, when I get back, I'll be like, sorry, I was in a meeting. Like, you know what the fuck I'm doing.
Whoa. This how I know you're not telling the truth because you said sorry.
Exactly.
I said what?
Because you said sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hell no, what?
I'm sorry, I was in a meeting.
Yeah, lying ass.
Women don't say the S word. That's a sin.
You're right. Women don't, but we talking to me. I told you I can't answer for other people, goddammit.
Bree said, hold up, goddammit.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna just go in on the women like
so then do me a favor then go back to answer on behalf of the women like you were doing before and explain to me what causes that delay in responding. Why my responses have to be near real time, but yours can be delayed.
That phone in their hand and they looking
we don't care about you. Whatever you talking about could wait till I see you or wait till tomorrow. Shit, it ain't important.
If you get the tea,
but if I missed the phone call that the mail came in,
look, my mama waiting. If the tea coming in, I need the tea first.
If you getting the tea, what?
Everybody waiting till I get the tea.
I got you, B. Hold up, I got you.
Uh-oh.
I got you, B. I got you.
Why y'all do this to me?
I'm doing what to you? I want to know, honestly. Here's the thing. B, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm legit trying to ask this because I'm going to tell you, I feel like a stranger in a strange land. I really be trying to figure out the logic to this.
Tell me.
It's retarded. The fact that if I'm in the house with you, when you wake up, from the minute you wake up, you go shit, you piss, you eat, you sleep, you whatever. That phone is glued to you. But soon as I walk out that fucking door,
you don't have your phone on you.
I can't speak to these women who hurt y'all. I can only speak to me.
I was with you all day. I went to you.
For you. And I call that fucking phone or I text that phone. And it's nothing. I'm standing there for 30 minutes.
When you went out the door, that was the moment for me to go take a shit now.
Yeah, but you had the phone with you when you went and took a shit before I left out the door.
But you can't hear me straining on the phone, so you gotta wait.
To text back?
Yes.
What's down, fellas? What's down?
Why y'all do this to me? I don't even want to be up here no more.
Don't be like that. I see you troll 985. You know I love you. I got love for you, baby.
Fred, has any woman deliberately hurt you and not answered the phone? Or is it just our women?
Listen,
no, it didn't hurt me.
I gotta care that much to matter. You know, I don't care about that.
Well, that's right. Man. You toxic personified. I forgot about that.
Yeah, man. You know, if you get back to me 3 hours later, so be it, man.
Piss me off. You talk.
Yeah, it don't matter to me. I'm gonna clap them cheeks
Bree,
later, man.
Let me ask you the question. Bree, I got this question for you. You got 4 dudes on this panel. Yesterday, you watched me on somebody else's podcast.
Oh, talking to them fucking clowns. Yeah.
Dang. Would you rather one of the 4, or would you rather deal with what's being created out there right now?
Oh, listen, I have to kill everybody over on the other side. I'm gonna have to do a drive-by in broad daylight with no mask on.
So bad yesterday.
What happened? Hold on.
I
It
was
was
so
on
mad.
Uncle
I
Mel.
wanted to call somebody mama a bitch because that's how terrible they was.
What?
What?
On Uncle Mel podcast.
Oh,
So
Uncle
Bree
Mel.
said,
Bree
Oh.
was
Yeah, his
hot.
podcast may trigger you.
She
Yeah,
was.
Uncle
You
Mel.
think our shit trigger
May.
you?
Uncle
You
Mel be on
understand?
the
If
deep end.
If
Uncle Mel
Fred
be on the
giving a
deep end.
warning label for that motherfucker, you know it's bad.
Yeah,
And
Uncle Mel the
it
deep
wasn't.
end.
It wasn't even him that was pissing her off.
Yeah, it wasn't even him. It was somebody else. Like it was ghetto nigga trash 2002.
Oh,
Like
listen,
I just can't even.
Uncle Mel be on the deep end, boy. Him and his guest boy.
Baby.
Baby.
Listen,
Go ahead, Bree. Tell
I
her.
think he go down to the Booker T projects or something and pick. He be like, which nigga out here got 7 baby mamas? Raise your hand. And that's like, it's terrible.
Hey, listen, leave the man with 7 baby mamas alone, okay? He out here populating the world now. Leave that man alone.
What was the question? The question was
Yeah, populating the world now.
do a man need money to get a woman or something like that?
Yeah.
He don't.
And the dude,
He don't.
the
Men
dude
don't
that
need
was
money to get
on
a
there,
woman.
all he was saying was, oh, that bitch can't ask for nothing. That bitch gonna have my baby. That bitch gonna sit in the house. That bitch gonna cook. Like every other word was that bitch. Like that bitch gonna have my babies and that bitch gonna sit there. What?
He got some strong fertilization over there.
I want to say, nigga, all them bitches equal your mama. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you ain't being realistic.
Dude say I'm not obligated in no shape, way, fashion, or form to take care of a woman that I'm dating's kids. Like if I'm dating you, I'm dating you. You on your own with as far as taking care of your kids. Like you got to deal with that. The only way, so I was kind of like, well, if you got kids and you dating her, don't she gotta look out for your kids? And he was like, nah, that's my obligation.
Again, the rules are the same both ways. I'm okay when the rules are the same both ways.
If it works both ways, it's
I'm okay with it. We can stand on it.
Nah, that was terrible. That nigga was like, if he lived with her and she got kids, he gonna pay 1/3 of the light bill. She gotta pay 2/3 because them her kids.
Yeah.
And why he there?
That's what it was.
Fuck he there.
Don't make sense.
That don't make no sense, dog. The Bible
That
ability
shit
to
had
play.
me heated. And then he kept going on with.
Now he said
So-
if he paid 100% of the bills, then she worked for him, and now she
He should get 100% of the
First
say.
of all, listen,
all
dog.
of the kids.
Let's get some straight, bro. Let's get some straight, dog. This is a democracy. The days of dictatorship are gone, dog. So if you paid all the bills and that you stay there, then that's what you did. If you don't work for you, this is a democracy, son. It is what it is. You
He
stay there.
said that bitch worked for him and she better do what the fuck he said or that bitch gonna be out on the street.
But you
See,
know what
that-
give me?
that's-
It's always the
that don't
goons
work.
that be like
That
that.
don't
It
work
never
like
be like the niggas that can pull. It be like motherfuckers that look like creatures that be
No, you
pulling
know what it
people that
is?
be doing this.
It be the niggas who can't afford to take care of them motherfucking selves with these irrational thoughts of taking care of other people. Like, you don't live that life, so why you even speaking on it?
What if I said you created that?
Yeah, but nah, man. The issue with I ain't gonna say the issue, but that's poverty talk, man. That's poverty talk.
That's exactly what it
That's
is.
poverty talk. Men who in poverty think that way. Men who not trying to be in poverty their whole life, that's not their thought process. That's not how they think.
I was like, I said, man, look, let's take finances out of the equation and just being there as a man for some kids. He say, nah.
But see, Jay.
None of that.
But see, here's the problem, right? This is kind of how I look at it when I talk to rats, chicken hoes. I don't try to upgrade their thought process. I need to keep them where they are. This is where they benefit at, okay? You can't make a hoe into a lady. You can't make a nigga into a gentleman. You got to keep the motherfuckers where they at. You can't try to upgrade. You can't try to give them information on the other department. Gentlemen think like this. Niggas think like this. Hoes think like this. Lady thinks like this. I don't try to graduate nobody out of their departments. You talking to niggas. You can't graduate niggas, dog.
Can I ask a question? And I don't disagree with what you just said. What if, and I get it, but what if listening to all this stuff that we endure, that we listen to every day, that we hear women say and do, that's how he perceived it, and that's what he got out of it, and he decided I'm going to be this person because the game ain't fair to me anyway.
That has a limit.
Why?
That has a limit. And the reason being is because when you start being coupled with somebody, you couple with this individual, if you're in poverty, you think how you think. But when you start to graduate from the poverty line, dog, you graduating the thoughts.
Okay.
You
No,
graduate the thoughts, dog.
it makes sense. It makes sense. I get.
Yeah, no, and it makes sense. And so that's what I was saying. Like he's speaking on this life that he don't have.
He don't
and
have
the
it.
women he dealing with are low income women.
That's it.
So what is he even saying? And so then he went into the saying, like, as a man, you're not responsible for nobody but yourself. Fuck the neighborhood kids, fuck everybody. I ain't gotta worry about nobody but me. And if everybody in the world felt that way, we'd be better.
Now I'll say this, and I hate using this word, but when it comes to that, because I don't like doing that, but that's a place of hurt. That's a place of hurt.
That's not a fella I want in my community, dog. Matter of fact, the communities, that's not how communities are. At least I'm speaking for our communities. I won't speak for other race of communities. That's not how communities need to function. That's not how it needs to function.
That man said old heads need to mind their fucking business, and if everybody took care of themselves, we'll be better off.
No, because you're gonna have a community of people who don't speak to each other. Who wants that shit? You're gonna have a neighborhood with nobody talk to each other whatsoever at all. What kind of community? That's not a community at all. If you got a neighborhood full of people that no one shares how you doing, goodbye, how you hate, that's not a community, dog.
That's the hood.
That's some other stuff. That's not a community. Communities have to talk and co-meet. What makes community is the fact that everybody in this community did something different for an occupation, but everybody know what somebody did. Somebody was the mailman, somebody was the trash man, somebody worked at the bank, somebody worked at the car lot, somebody cut the hair, somebody cut the grass. Everybody had a communication of what other people do, so there was no level of high disrespect because the kids all played with each other. So now my kid can go play across the street. You get what I'm saying? And stay at my pot instead of this dude his house over here. Because I know what he do. He's a good upstanding citizen. He ain't robbing nobody. He work every day. He's a good dude. That's community. What homie talking about is some bullshit. That ain't the community. I understand what he's trying to say, and I don't disagree with him to a point. But overall, that's not a community. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I couldn't get with all of it. When he made points,
he might make points. There's some points in it.
Your logic on this one kind of
there's some points in it, but I'm thinking about myself as
even a day clock right twice a day.
Yeah, listen, I grew up in a community where there was nights I stayed by my partner's house. It was always my cousins, motherfuckers stay up the street. Where you at, Fred? Over there. All right. See you in the morning. You know what I mean? That's community because everybody kind of knew what people did for a living, what have you. That's community. The shit he talking about, everybody to mind their own business.
That's a fact. I grew up in a neighborhood like that. Like you wouldn't even question it. Oh, he over there?
He over there. Move on to something else. But that's not community what he talking about. He just talking about everybody needs to be in a situation where everybody's just minding their own business. And that has its limits, though. Like that could be the case if it's a very small population of people, but that can't be the case in the big no.
But that's because you've been in an environment where you can't trust nobody.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and so and not just that, but that also comes from a place of people. If you feel that way, dog, I just think people need to have their own piece of property, dog, and to segregate themselves from people. That way, you could have that. You could believe in that. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. I don't think you need to be in a neighborhood full of people. You need to go make yourself a lot of money, or go win a lottery, or get some life insurance policy from somebody else, buy you some land, and don't move around nobody. Then you can have that belief. You mind your own business.
How would you want to have a woman around your kids that you know not gonna nurture them? That's not gonna.
So you speaking of poverty dudes, dog, who ain't trying to graduate, dog. That's niggas, dog. You can't talk to them niggas, dog. Put them niggas in a gentleman situation, dog. You get them niggas out of their lane, dog. They ain't trying to graduate, dog. Now, if you talking to a youngin, 22, 23, there's some hope there. But if you talking to a nigga over 40, dog, the nigga gonna be a nigga at this point in time. There's no hope for survival. Keep
it
that
wasn't
nigga
no
in
hope
his
for
lane.
that boy yesterday.
Keep home in his lane, dog, because you trying to graduate him now, dog. There's no graduation. He's stuck there. He's stoned.
Damn.
He's stoned. You can't graduate a nigga to becoming a gentleman at 45 and 50 years old, dog. It ain't in it.
Ain't no reach one, teach one after 40, huh?
No. Same goes for women, dog. She a whole she ratchet out your butt. I'm trying to graduate that woman, man. Listen, that woman is who she is. She got a lane and a purpose. The second you get outside that lane and purpose, nigga, you tripping. You trying to expect her to do something. You trying to expect her to operate differently. That's like if you told me you trying to get a snake to do something different besides bite. This bitch bite. I expect the snake to be a snake.
That's why I don't understand that shit. Them niggas be wanting to fucking have pets for fucking snakes and bears and lions. That motherfucker to have one bad moment and you out of there. One bad moment and you out of there.
That's what I mean by people, dog. Like you gotta expect people to be at some point in time what and who they are. If they're a gentleman, you gotta expect them to follow let go. They niggas, dog. I don't try to change niggas, dog. I expect niggas to be niggas. I come around niggas for some nigga shit. When I'm off the nigga shit, I'm wasting niggas.
I like to party with niggas. Party with some niggas every now and again, but I don't want to live by you.
I don't want to live by you. I want to hang around with you, dog. Keep them thoughts to themselves, dog.
Listen. I just want to go to the hole in the wall for about 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm going before midnight. I'm coming in bitch for 9. I'm going at 10:30. I'm out.
Boy, Jay tell you, boy, when I was 18, 19, boy, I love the hole in the wall.
You can catch it when they're young. You can catch yourself when you're young because you stood in the shape of being molded and being conditioned.
If it was one way in, one way out, smoking, count me in. Shit.
That's like me now. When I was young, you could catch me in the hole.
Sound like you cougar hunting.
Listen, when I was a younger man, you could catch me inside the hood strip club. Now I'm in penthouse, baby.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, we were so conditioned coming up, and this ain't. I can laugh at it now, but it was absolutely retarded, bro. We in the hole in the wall. Niggas start letting off. Bro, do you believe our stupid asses got on the ground, let them take care of the situation, and got back up and start partying like it never happened?
Music back on, sir.
Listen, that's the hole in the wall.
They got the body out of here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh
body
my God.
Keep rolling. We ain't gonna let the night mess up.
We ain't about to mess this night up. We was rolling before they started fighting.
Boy, you get on the ground, you get up. That DJ said, "Here we come."
There we go.
This is what I'm saying. And I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. This is why I feel like a call or a text is needed. Because if y'all doing stupid shit like that, that's why a call or text once a day is needed.
Look, first of all,
I need proof of life.
Hey, nigga live. Come on, let's go. Back to the business.
Oh my God.
I
appreciate you bringing it full circle on me there, Bree.
Look.
Take a look.
Y'all be doing some stupid shit. That's that boy man.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If they start doing it when I was 18, 19, and that boy said, DJ said, my girl and your girl. You ain't getting no call back. Sitting by the by.
Nah, but here's the thing though. You gonna get that little screenshot, you gonna get that picture? All right, nigga, good. All right, cool.
I'm good.
But again, that's what blows my mind. Our parents and our grandparents would be gone for like half a day and not say 2 words to each other. There was no cell phones back then, and somehow
you're in a new era. You're in a new era, bro.
Wait.
You're right. The insecurities are a lot worse.
Wait.
The insecurities are running rampant now.
To be fair, when Papa didn't come home for 48 hours, he was around the corner with his other family.
Oh, but we all knew that. Even Mama knew that.
Listen,
Mama knew that.
Listen, and I get it, but I don't think that's what it is today.
That's the facts. You know where you was.
Yes, but that's not gonna work in this day and age. This day and age is different.
Shit me.
It's gonna have a new. It works today, but it don't work in the same form.
It's a different coat of paint.
It's a different coat of paint, but it still work. Different coat of paint.
Yeah. Niggas go to where do men go? They go to DR, they go to Dallas.
Niggas just evolve with the paint. Stop the bullshit.
Niggas
right in your backyard, they just doing it a different way.
That's
but
it.
It's still in your backyard.
Here's the thing.
Back then, you nigga had prime on the wall. Now,
check it out. You know, back then it was around the corner and it was a house that nobody, that everybody knew and nobody said nothing.
Right.
Today it's apartment on the 6th floor.
in the middle of the complex.
It ain't got no numbers on the door.
That's it. It's just done in a different way. It's a different form. That's all. Some people gonna be cool with it. Some people gonna be upset. It is what it is. History has a way of repeating itself in a different way.
It does.
That's
Evolution is always, but it always,
History has a way of
because
repeating
here's the thing: the control part is being done differently now than when we were growing up. Because I'm watching what my boys go through with their boo things, and how it's pretty much the same thing, just to a different beat.
That's it.
How it's being done.
See, Irvin said the boo thing. You spoke your age. You gotta say they look yeah.
Yeah. Proud. Like you understand? My son had to come to me, and this is what I can't wrap my head around. My oldest son had to come to me and ask me straight up, Padre, is it wrong if I check her because I gave her my location, but she didn't give me her location? The sheer fact you have to ask me that question, though.
They got technology now. You got them technology conversations.
No, but the thing is, they both got iPhones, and he did the Find My Friend with her.
Right.
But she didn't return it. And then he was wondering if he was wrong for even asking her to check it or deciding. I said, you got two choices. Either she adds you or you leave her. Or you leave the friend. Like, if we don't both have a location, then neither one of us have a location. Period.
Well, see, all that means is you raised them with respect. So it's a legit question to you,
right?
You raised them with respect, so their instinct ain't just you know what I'm saying? Like, so you put them up on game. So,
but do you know how many people don't see a problem in that their old lady can have their whereabouts, but then they can't have their old lady whereabouts?
Well, that's because they was raised by their mamas, and they didn't understand that they were being manipulated even by their mothers. With those contradictions. Look, listen. I was once a product of that until I came from up under that spell.
Which goes back to the detox that we talked about. The moment you break off that dopamine, the moment you get off that real fiend, that dopamine, that feel good, you see a whole lot clearer.
But here's the thing, though, right? How old is your son?
18.
All right. A lot of things ain't gonna work at 18.
Mm-hmm.
It just ain't gonna work. Right now, at 18 years old, with no disrespect to your son or even my son when that time comes, women are have a little bit more leverage than men, because they have they get a lot more attention from men than he gonna get from women.
Oh, in their 20s, they have all the stroke.
Yeah, so even though I wouldn't change what you're telling them, I would say the same thing.
Yeah. However, do I expect them to take the advice though? Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Because I'm not getting them pussy. I'm running the pussy away from them.
That's it. So he gonna do what the vagina tell him to do right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking from somebody who have a 24-year-old and then went through all type of shit, but I ain't gonna go through with my son with you at a time. I think you also have to teach them same manipulation tactics so they can have it in their back pocket. That's the way you get to him, because he ain't gonna stop doing what you know. So it's like when you tell him the tit for tat thing, it's kind of like, all right, you also got to teach him how you're going to get her to want to do it without even you trying to check her, because she's young.
Yes, but here's the thing. The difference is this: young women today, they got way more leverage than the young women, than the younger women of our generation, because these devices allow them to have.
They've literally got access to everything on the planet.
Yes, right. So
they can
enhances
pick at any given time.
It enhances the inflated value, if that makes sense. So it's in their mind, whatever you don't do as a dude, whatever case may be, they think they're gonna literally find somebody to get attention from like the same day.
I mean, think about it, Mike. Be real. What would happen if you made a profile and then within 1 hour you had 10,000 women knocking on your front door? How would you feel about yourself?
Inflated.
No, I get that. That's extremely true. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about men. We simple. You can have 10,000. Give me a good 6 and I'm in the house. That's the way you got to.
But you're a man though, right? But see,
Right.
they young adults. They haven't experienced these things yet. So
That part.
the
They don't even
interaction
know who
with-
they are yet.
They don't even know who they are yet.
No, but think about this though. Think about this. Their internet was our skating ring. So we also had access to a bunch of people at the same time too. It's all in what you do with it. Now, if we keep pushing this,
But here's the thing: the skating ring closed at 10 o'clock. The internet is 24/7.
Listen, as long as I got my 6, because you talking to a child who had his own line, so I can talk all night.
Yeah.
So it's all. You see what I'm saying? So it's all in how you. Because here's the thing: if you, they're gonna always have that. Even at the skate ring, they're gonna have more options. But if you that type of cat where you're like, man, look, I'm cool with my 3, even with your 10,000, and because you got to have, even if you don't use it, long as you know you got the option to, that's how you gotta play it.
But that's exactly what they have. That's what Fred's saying. In their 20s, that's what they got. They have all the options. And because of that, their tolerance is next to no. You can't tell them anything. Because they can just move on to the next person.
Move on to the next person.
No, but what I'm saying is they've always had the leverage. So the point of it is like this, right? With my son, because my son at one point was gone by something that had nothing good was gonna come from that situation at one point in time. I had to make him understand his value, even if her leverage was more. I had to make him understand, because when I tell you, I was telling him and giving him all the game I could, and he just like, but dad, but you know, but I said, boy, you are gone. And we laugh at it to this day, but then after a while, he understood his leverage.
Slow down, right? Yeah, it starts to slow down. Yeah, he started to get the picture. I get it. Right. I'm just saying at 18, you could tell him that, but expect that shit to go out the window.
No.
When he came in there and told you that, what did you say or what did you do in that moment?
He talking to you, Irv.
Oh, me?
Yeah, like when he came and asked
you. He know what happened with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I basically told him when he asked me if I said not at all. I said, let me ask you this question: how is it okay for her to know your whereabouts and you don't know hers? How is it not even on both sides? How is the mathing? Balance it out for me.
Okay,
and he couldn't.
Jump in here with this one.
You want me to explain it to my son if my son did that?
Yeah.
No. What I want you to do is watch when I say this. What you should have asked him was, which is what I would have did. What's your end game? Is this a girl you want to be with, or is this a girl you just want to tap that ass?
Nah. My question is, why you shared it with her in the first beginning? These hoes.
Yeah, why you
don't share your location with nobody but your parents. Fuck these hoes.
That's one way. But I'm saying, what this 18-year-old got going on, do he want to smash?
Yeah, I can't win that battle. So the best I can do is at least we have both locations. Because I ain't gonna be able to get him to do the whole fuck.
This somebody he won't be with. If it's just somebody,
you can hang that up.
No. But what I said, because he's taught him too much respect. It's all into the person that you talking to.
Yeah. What you should have did was,
these hoes.
Hey, give me your phone. Take his phone. Turn
Jeremiah,
give him his phone back, right? Then tell him, wait 20 minutes. Inside them 20 minutes, he gonna get a call.
Oh, he got at least 3 text messages.
Why you cut it off? Why you turned your location off? See, now the ball in his court. He can control how he wants the narrative to go from that.
And that's exactly what I told him to do. When she kept saying, I'm going to do it and I'm going to forget, I'll do it. But I said, I tell you what, son, if she keeps forgetting, turn yours off and let's see if she remembers.
Man, listen, I just feel like y'all still having all these wrong conversations. Son, you 18. These hoes temporary. Everything you do from now to 25 is temporary.
Listen.
He's still gonna hit them scans.
Bree, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But that's too direct.
Unfortunately, I was already 2 kids deep in the temporary phase.
Listen. I
was 2 kids deep in the temporary phase.
Because let me tell you something. You're also fighting against that same dopamine that Erwin was talking about.
Yeah.
Boy, that shit is like.
I get what you, mama. Don't get me wrong, mama. I get that you dropping truth. I'm telling
y'all, I know. I remember what it is
but
to
it
be
feels so
18 and
nice.
love somebody.
It
You ain't even gotta love them. It just feels nice, mama. It's
It
better
feels
than
new.
the
It's
lotion.
new. Yes, it's new. It's all new.
It's better than the lotion.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened to me. I was about 18. I was in high school or something. And me and my little boyfriend broke up or something. I don't know. I was on the floor in the living room crying. My daddy came in from work and he looked and he ain't say nothing at first. But then he was like, girl, what the hell wrong with you? And I'm just a crying. I'm like, oh, we broke up, blah, blah, blah. My daddy came and sat there and he looked at me. And with the most serious look on his face, he said, if I ever catch you crying behind another motherfucking nigga, I'm gonna knock your head off. You better go dry them tears up and sit the fuck down. Now, that's some real talk. You gotta give them that shit.
Wait. First of all, in dad terms, I don't want you fucking with the nigga anyway.
Right.
So
one person's real is another person's toxic, depending on who's perceiving.
So that's just leverage. That's dad talk. So I understand where he was coming from with that. But what I'm saying is he's trying to teach his daughter to be strong and don't let no nigga fuck over him. As when we're dealing with these boys, I don't give a damn. As you can say what you want as a father.
Right.
No matter. Listen. The minute that fucking that stick in happens, the first stick in, everything daddy said, well, boy, fuck what daddy talking about.
You be lucky I'm even listening to my mom.
That first slide.
You be lucky I'm listening to anybody, let alone my daddy.
Nah, listen. Everything went downhill, dog.
Everybody.
You only laying on the floor crying.
Don't nobody know what's best for me now but me.
Y'all can't be that easy. Y'all just can't be that easy.
It's all new. It's not about being easy. It's about the fact that it's new. And because it's so new and the experience is so new.
Let me explain to you, Bree.
Fred. What you talking about? They got some niggas that's super experienced. Nigga will turn in their mama.
It ain't.
For that
here's
slide
the thing. I don't even think it's the easy thing. I think you got to understand this is the first source of validation outside of the family on another level. This is an external validation that we've never experienced before.
You're doing it with too much logic. It's simple as that slide in.
It's sliding, dog.
That's what the slide in is still validating.
Simple, you'll still tell them, man, these hoes is hoes. It's temporary. Go back to this.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
I'm gonna tell them. But it ain't gonna go back out.
And then keep in mind too, you gotta also navigate the slippery slope if you got daughters of how to say these hoes is hoes, but not your sisters. So you gotta find that weird balance to not lump all of it. Not your yeah. So there's also navigating
First
that
and foremost, too. Every dude know that your sister at some point gonna be fucking. She gonna
First and foremost, you already know my sister was on. You know what? That's a whole different conversation.
That shit.
Goddamn.
I'm not about to know because she may pop her ass up. She be sensing when I talk to her, like Candyman. I don't want to say her name too loud. She be popping the fuck up on me and going off.
Everybody gonna do what everybody gonna do.
It be what it be.
Listen.
That's it.
We understand who your sister is and all that. All I'm saying is, no matter what happens, no matter what Irwin said, when the slide in happens, or the salt and pepper two-hand twist,
it's going downhill.
Nothing nobody can tell.
It's over.
It's over.
If the hot tour.
That hot spin on that thing. That happens, or he gone.
He gone.
Oh, no.
We fighting. He straight up wanting to throw hands with me. At this point in time, he like, come on, man. What you know?
He get hawked too. Boy,
oh yeah.
Enough from you, homie.
Oh yeah. You don't hear shit I got to say.
No, you telling him. Everything can't be equal. Leave alone. Boy, you getting hawked too. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you keeping her around.
If she hit it with one of them.
Yeah, game over.
He can hit. He can get hit with the 1,000, not even the 3,000.
Game over.
The 1.5. The LJ.
Game over.
Game over.
Game over.
He ain't listening to I gotta say.
Game over.
He gonna share his location and take his lick. He get some hard.
Y'all too simple. I cannot.
Oh, you talking good game too, but your ass was rolling around with your stomach in knots till your daddy talked to you. So I don't want to hear that.
Listen, I've been good ever since.
You could be good, but let somebody come through the 14-inch.
Okay, first off, who taking all that? That's ridiculous.
Look, here's the thing. You can talk about take it all you want. y'all like to try it just to say, yeah, the story.
It's for the group chat. They're doing it for the group chat.
Women don't do group chats like that now.
Cap. That's cap. You don't want to.
You're right. Y'all do brunch. Y'all go to brunch now where you don't have the paper trail.
That's right.
Well, let y'all find a good beatboxer.
What?
Mic check. Mic check. Is this thing on? 1 2 1 2.
Boy, I'm
Mic
sick
check.
of this boy math. You hear me?
Mic check.
Man, let y'all.
Oh wow, boy.
I'm just saying. We
That was
gotta
a mic
speak
check.
That boy coming there like fucking whatchamacallit, I might Josephine Johnny, the old Johnny. Johnny remix.
I'm sick of y'all.
What's up? I said.
Look, very terrific. That's exactly what you're gonna say.
Very terrific.
Very terrific. Shout out, rest in peace to Johnny. Lord,
my God.
mercy.
Oh my God.
Oh, y'all wild. Y'all some wild folks.
Bree, I want to say, I appreciate you being a soldier. You stayed up here the whole time.
The whole time.
And I even got to see your face. I almost forgot what you look like.
Oh, stop.
I think that shit from yesterday had her. She had to get up in the thing.
Master troller.
Look, I thought you was catfishing me at some point. I was going to change you to Catfish 985. I didn't know.
The master troller.
Wait.
Right?
Bree hit the damn woman from what that was, goddamn Get Out. Oh, no.
Right?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But I can't be coming up here talking to y'all because I be logical and women ain't logical. So that's why I don't be really wanting to talk. I just gotta troll.
That's the most logical thing I think I've ever heard right there.
I mean,
listen, women be speaking women needs, though. You gotta understand women needs. That's what they speak. They speak to the emotions.
And they speak on code. Lord, they speak on code.
If you can respond to the emotions, you're on the right path. You gotta leave logic alone. You gotta talk to the emotions. You gotta make them respond, not react, but respond.
Instead of using what you do against you, use what you do for you. Logically speak to their emotion, meaning you gotta make it seem emotional.
Yeah.
But you using your logic to guide what you're saying.
To connect with her woman needs.
To connect with, there you go.
And y'all doing too much.
This is coming from the dude that's toxic AF talking about, I'll choke up and everything.
Y'all doing too much.
I'm giving them what they're looking for.
And you also
But that is responding to emotions.
You also have to learn to have a little bit of
This is how he gets the sponsorship. Hey, I still need a coach. You still doing classes, Fred?
Of course, man.
I appreciate you, man. I need a sponsor.
He understands how to be patient, to cipher through all the tactics and bullshit and use it against the person. That's what it is.
That's it.
The games never stop. The games never stop.
Oh, not at all.
No matter what. In marriage, in situationships.
Let me explain to you. Just because the Rock ain't wrestling don't mean the WWE ain't still doing its thing. We understand it. Just because we not actively playing the game don't mean the game ain't still being played.
No, but the whole point is even when you get in a relationship, the game don't stop. Think about this. Think about this. The woman who is typically pretty aggressive with her husband because they've been together for I don't know how long. But when she wants something, it's honey. I'll do that thing. So you do know how to do that. What? You do know how to be that.
So people ain't doing that thing on the regular.
No, what I'm saying is...
Oh, you ain't about to troll me on this one. You ain't about to troll me on this one, Bree. Nope. I ain't about to take that bait.
If it was happening on the regular, then Hawk 2 won't go viral.
Let me explain something to you. If it was happening on the regular, this podcast wouldn't exist.
That's a struggle for you guys. I'm so sorry.
Yes, y'all are.
Wait,
it's a struggle for a lot of men. I can't say it for myself.
I can't say it. Look. Anyway, don't get me to talk. What?
Listen, the struggle is real for some men out there. But you know what? I fault them for their struggles. I fault them.
Why do you fault them?
Because
you talk to them like your friend, and then you mad when you get friend zoned.
yeah, like nigga, you set yourself up for this shit. Nigga, listen, if you coming at a woman and you really want to fuck, then you ain't gotta say you want to fuck. You gotta be like, listen, I find you attractive. I mean, we ain't talking about nothing else besides your attraction.
You got to give the I want to fuck energy. And
Listen,
even if you
I'm
ain't
talking
saying
to you because you're attractive. I'm here to talk about your attraction, babe. I'm here to talk about what makes me attractive. I like you physically. What's up? You know what I mean?
Y'all.
I'm here to talk about your attraction.
And if you put women in situations where it feels exciting, you could damn near get them to do anything.
Y'all are disgusting.
Dang.
But did I lie though?
But did I lie?
I can't speak to that because I don't think like women. That's what I'm telling you.
You're on code. You're on code. You're great at it.
If men get friend zone, depending on the age of the man, if you get friend zone, like dog, that's if you 21, 22, you got some living to do. But if you my age, I make 40 next month, dog. If you get friend zone that shit, but that's on you, bro.
There you go.
I can't help you if you don't know how to communicate.
The only people I'm friend zone with is the people I choose to be friend zone with. I don't dip my pen in the company ink, so I'm a friend zone myself.
That's
at
it.
Work
and
to
that's
make
cool.
my life easy.
You cool with that? You see what I'm saying?
But you see your friend. You see your friend who comes to the company dinner. She doesn't work for the company. She may get that smoke because she gonna see how nice I have a friend to you.
Yeah,
you use your logical tactic in an emotional way just now.
That's it. See, you gotta stay on the path.
So I have the potential.
Yeah,
I have
Y'all
the
is
potential.
disgusting. Oh my God.
But look, in the way you just did that, he could have actually smashed both of them.
Actually,
how did y'all logic lead to all of this? It just don't make sense.
Oh, it made plenty of sense.
To
you
y'all,
just got confused as to how your drawers fell off.
No. Oh, no. She wasn't confused.
Quid pro quo. That's how it fell off.
Remember, they don't do nothing. They don't want to do.
She trying to get that debt. She trying to get you in debt. That high interest rate.
Oh no.
The balloon payments at the end.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? See, now watch this. She went to, how did y'all get like this? But when she saw the advantage that she got at the end, she said, that's true.
Okay, but listen, no. Okay, first off, stop.
But that's different. That's
Woman
different.
Woman knees.
I'm observing as a motherfucker.
I have to speak for the women. I can't speak for me though. Gonna be great.
She didn't have nothing. She didn't have nothing.
She didn't have nothing.
No, listen, it is. That's it. Listen, I'm
Googling
not
something.
about to go back and forth about y'all boy math. It makes sense to all y'all's. It don't make sense to me. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Because we boys. Of course, just
it.
like your math don't make sense to me.
Oh, my math be mathing.
Because to you,
woman knees. Listen, I'm not talking woman knees. I understand the language.
First of all,
took a while to decode it, but once I decoded it, I'm good. I'm good.
Your math equals bad choices, debt, and kids. That's what your math equals.
No.
Proven over and over and over and over again. Our math equals a good time, and everybody's free to go when we done.
Oh, no, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all have y'all boy math, and I'm gonna hop off and go on Instagram.
She understands what to do, when to do it. So we're not gonna let you go, and we're gonna continue this. We'll just do this.
There it is.
And the reason why we're gonna do that, because that shows a indication that you really kind of got off, that you thought you didn't know, you didn't understand what I knew you understood. So we're gonna get up together.
No.
That's all right.
Y'all gotta leave Miss Troll 985 alone, man. You gotta
That's
let
all I'm saying.
Fred,
you let me know when the next sponsorship workshop is so I can make sure I join.
Now, let's not do that. You don't need no advice and nothing.
Hey.
I'm trying to get sponsored, Bree.
Check this out, Fred. He know everything. Look,
huh? I'm trying to get me sponsored by August.
Hang up on
Next
him
workshop
right
in August, I'll take that.
Hang up
just
on
in time for back to school. That works.
Here's the thing. He knows everything that you're talking about. The thing of it, you know what he's fighting against? That sunflower soup.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Black Spider-Man. He fighting that soup.
I got a Paisley Spider-Man suit that's sticking to me.
That ain't the same Irwin. I'm telling you.
Every now and again, the Dark Knight comes out. They be messing with me. Be like, he be there.
Boy, y'all see Irwin 2 weeks ago talking about I'm giving all sponsors, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Hey man, I'm just saying. I done visited Fred Church one time too many, and I like what they be preaching over there.
So I take it that old lady with no teeth didn't hit you up.
Not yet, but I ain't hit in her DMs.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to just know how to communicate.
I don't know how to Fred got to teach me how to communicate with her.
Yeah, man, you got to, maybe go
Hit her inbox and ask her, do she like gummy worms?
The old lady with no teeth talking about gum mama? What? I'm not fooling with y'all. And see how you encourage him, Bree? And you talking about you about to hop up.
Y'all do this to me. It's y'all fault.
Look,
that's girl
Bree can't help but to troll. That's what she do. That's her native language.
That's girl math. But now, man, look.
That troll math.
In 2 hours and 26 minutes, this has been another great edition of Narrative Project Podcast.
I had a blast. I missed all of y'all. You too, Bree. Especially you. Don't you leave. See, that's messed up. I was trying to give her a compliment. Ain't that no good?
Yes, but this was dope. We back at it. Shout out to Jay for coming through, still doing the storm situation in old age time. But
appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But we'll be back next week for another informative episode of the Narrative Project Podcast. And I think we had a good time. So shout out to everybody who came in the comments. Shout out to everybody who watched and was entertained by what we were talking about. Boy, that's some shy ass music, boy. I got some shy. You heard me? But,
I try to do my best, man. Nothing but the finest for the fellas. Nothing but the finest.
Right. Yes. So this is another great one. I am your boy. That is Jay the Icon. That is Irwin the Fourth. That is B. Fred, Mr. Jones. You heard me?
Shout out to Bree, absolutely, for coming through. We appreciate it.
Yes. Mr. Troll 985. You heard?
That's right.
So I like eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the end of the show is diabolical. But anyway, shout out to everybody. Man, we'll be back. We see y'all next week, 7:30 for the Narrative Project Podcast. Also, go to the Narrative Project Podcast Instagram page and follow. If you haven't, go to the Narrative Project Podcast YouTube page. Follow, share, subscribe, and the clips will be coming. I need y'all to start taking these clips and putting them in y'all story as well. I've been slipping on my pimping, but I'm gonna get back on my job. So shout out to y'all. See y'all next week, 7:30 p.m. for another great episode of the Narrative Project Podcast. I'm your boy Mike, Jay the Icon, B. Fred Jones, Irwin the Fourth. We out. One on that.
Thank you all for joining us on tonight's episode of the Narrative Project Podcast. We had a great discussion on Ladies' Night, women's narrative on correction and selfishness. If you enjoyed tonight's show, hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe. And stay up to date on our future episodes. We stream every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on Instagram and YouTube. Be sure to join us next week for another engaging topic. Until then, keep this conversation going. Stay curious. Have a great night, everybody.